lose my shit if fucking Ortez come in on Heelys and just fucking rolled into the room.
And he'd be good
Man,
at it, too,
with a-
which would really annoy you.
With a soccer ball in his hand. He rolling
Yeah.
in, talking about, gotcha, bitch.
He's got mad fucking balance. He just rolls in and does some fucking roller skating shit. Wasn't like Little Bow Wow in some roller skating video movie?
Yeah, roll bounce.
Yeah.
Right?
Man.
Or
I had to
Tez
look
comes in
down.
like that?
I had to look down. I said, they don't even tie up. And they shiny. No, they got shoestrings. Don't tie up or nothing. He got on some Glory 13s.
Hey, you know what this stem from, right? He's still mad about the break when I was talking about how ashy his feet were.
That's all right. That's all right. But if you look at these shoes, can we put the camera on these? What are these? Not those.
What are these?
The production value is very low here, guys.
Look.
No.
Show the shoestring.
They're a little bit of Under Armour.
Look, show that.
Those are
slide.
good.
Are those Skechers slip-ons?
I don't think they're bad.
Under Armour
These
slip-ons,
are
I guess.
G League specials.
Comfortable. Kind of wear with everything.
Yeah, everything. Jumpsuits.
Are they
jogging
good for your
suits,
orthopedics?
prom suits?
Do those help with diabetes?
Only that Sammy Sosa works with the diabetes.
Man. I'm not.
We're live. It's Friday. We were just busting on each other so much, so it just made sense to fucking
Really?
go live.
It was starting to go off.
Whatever. We're here. We should probably put up the.
You should
trash-
probably shut the music off.
Oh no, I'm gonna do a little music bed to this one.
Oh, okay.
So-
We don't own the rights to this music, just so you know.
No, it comes with the
Zuckerberg.
program, so we're good.
Oh,
We don't get
okay.
dinged for that.
Oh, really? Cool.
But before, let's hear a little message from.
Warning, my dad and his friends are total idiots. Like they can barely wipe their own butts. Listening to them will only make you dumber. It's party time, baby.
Welcome,
You weren't impressed.
everyone.
The snare wasn't enough for you, was it?
Here we're back
No, I was over here thinking about food.
again. Jesus Christ!
Greedy ass little. Hey, this motherfucker got gremlin. Do not let him eat.
You got an hour and 15 minutes to get all the food, because after that, no food, no water, no nothing.
That's it.
And
He's
that's
like-
what he got-
He's like, "What? You ain't never got wet? You ain't never got wet?"
I'm getting wet right now with this brown toilet water. Dun, 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 dun.
Now, would you consider Gremlins a Christmas movie? I think you have to. It's
Yeah.
around Christmas time.
The first one. The other one.
Gremlins 2 does not count.
No.
Yeah, Gremlins 2 doesn't count. That movie never should have got made.
Yeah,
So many
that's-
movies like that should never have got made.
The only reason it should have been made is because of Phoebe Cates. Because Phoebe Cates,
Okay, all right. Just
Yeah,
she's in
like-
the White Girl
add a
Hall of
little
Fame.
Like Belly 2 should have never been made.
No.
Like that's I
Caddyshack
don't
2
know.
never should have been made. Slapshot 2
You
never should have been
stand.
made.
Oh my lord. You.
Chris, did
Oh
you-
man.
Wait, did you watch the first Belly?
No.
Really?
You didn't see his face. He was like, Belly 2 should never be made. He was like,
And I know movies. Like I have a movie problem. Like I
And
watch
these
a
are
lot of
movies that's made in your.
Shut the music
neighborhood.
off.
you gotta watch Belly.
There you go.
I just wanted like a little music bed. Not like all right.
You had probably the whitest taste in music ever.
Damn.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't care. That's actually it where I come from. Thank you.
Your music come from Carnegie Hall.
It doesn't come from car. Yeah.
The guy that that conducts all your movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man, it's not coming to me.
No, it's source of
Swagger.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. No, I like what I like. I like what I like.
It's shit.
Now, do I think that Juicy's one of the greatest songs ever written? I do. I love it. Do I love the soundtrack from Above the Rim? I love it. Do I love the soundtrack from Juice?
Yeah.
Great fucking soundtrack. Eric B. and Raheem. Not Raheem. Raheem.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you ever
I
go
get
back
it.
and watch that Wu-Tang show? That was on Hulu.
No, you forgot to remind me, and I was drunk when we talked about it. So,
Damn.
It was good.
But at least you was honest,
yeah, I mean,
because I don't remember.
I think there's 2 seasons,
okay.
so you got some time.
I would check it out. Oh, dude, what just came on the other day? No Woman, No Cry, Fugees. And
Yes.
I was gonna turn it off. It was just on, and
I never cared for them.
Lauren
Hill.
That's a great fucking cover. That's a great cover. Wyclef, you can kind of fuck with Wyclef a little bit.
You
Lauryn
can,
Hill,
yeah.
Little. I might
Wait
be.
a minute. You don't like Lauryn Hill?
I like
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill more than I like Fugees as a whole. Like, the
I-
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was a dope.
One of the greatest albums of all
Yeah.
time.
I like Lauryn Hill more than fucking Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
I don't fuck with her either.
I used to flip some shit like when we sitting here talking about Lauryn Hill, Fugees.
No, because Alicia Keys, they try to make Alicia Keys top notch out of New York.
No, they keep pushing her down
Yeah.
everyone's fucking throat because I
Yeah.
think she signed a bad deal somewhere, and they're like, "Well, we just got this bitch," and just keep
She
putting her in
just had,
commercials.
like,
Yeah.
Apple
Now,
Music.
Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
Swiss Beats is a good promoter,
Swizzy.
and he's a good ghostwriter.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of hits that people don't know that he wrote. Like, it'll shock you, but we ain't gonna get into that. But
Sure.
Alicia Keys and Lauryn Hill, and I only bring those two up due to the fact that they push Alicia Keys I'll just say the Mecca, due to her standpoint of who she connected with and how she come
No,
out.
she's more marketable. It's easy. to push Keys over.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
No,
Alicia
Lauren-
Keys doesn't.
Marketability. That's it.
Lauren Hill comes out and
To white
says she doesn't
America.
want white people to buy her albums.
She said that.
Yeah,
Well, Tommy Hilfiger said he didn't want black people buying his clothes, and I got on
Yeah,
fucking
they
Tommy
just
Hilfiger
changed
right
it.
now.
well, Tommy Hilfiger started with the fucking Nazis.
Tommy, what?
Listen, Tommy
I knew that was
Hilfiger.
coming. I knew that shit was coming.
Look,
Hey,
but-
you gotta watch them. They slip with their tongue.
I know it. Listen, I'm bald head, but I ain't dumb. Look,
Yeah,
but you listen.
Allegedly.
But you know what? But I love it. I
I'm going to be honest, man. I think the rebrand needs to be the four of us all the time. because
I'm telling you,
this is
I
funny
think
as
we
fuck.
found now we got to tweak a couple things.
Listen, I will say it.
Maybe
I'm gonna
get
say
Jerry
it
in a fucking
in
full
the
head of
proper
hair.
way.
Some lips.
Tommy Hilfiger Negroes buy his clothes more than white folks.
Yeah,
I had
100%.
No,
I had
it's
a-
because that shit is all only in TJ Maxx.
No, it's
No,
not.
no. It is
It's a
now.
Coat Factory.
Back when I was in
And
high school,
every time I
Yeah.
drive through the hood, it's all I see is black people with white
yes,
half socks up to their fucking calves, Tommy Hilfigers, and
yes,
slides.
Can you guys?
yes. Yes.
Carol, if I may speak, I need you guys to post a bulletin and whatever the fuck you guys talk about. Where we're gonna wear this shit. Can you guys stop wearing shit with Tweety Bird and fucking
Tweety Bird.
you guys are black
That was
people are the
early
only.
90s.
Yeah,
Black-
it's coming back. It's Warner Brothers shit and NASCAR.
Yeah, like
And there's
What the
only
fuck,
one
guys?
black NASCAR driver, and he sucks.
yeah. He quit because someone put a fucking door tie.
Listen, you got to understand this.
That's what it was.
Everything come with a motive. If you complain
what the
about
motive is?
something, listen, it come with a motive. Watch this. If you complain about something not having something for a long time, and you put something in there, you only put it in there for comfortability. He ain't got to be the greatest.
Sounds like you're trying to talk someone into fucking the ass.
What?
You know, the fact that he was able to say comfortability, and neither of us can do that at this point.
Is that a
That's why I love it.
It's a word. Yeah, place.
I
It's
don't know what
absolutely a
he
word.
talking about.
But he can
I
say it.
don't
We
know
can't
what the fuck he
because
talking about.
No, you're like,
But
hey,
I'm just saying.
when
you
things
know,
I
hasn't
cannot
been
say
in there for
liberal
a
arts.
while, and it
Liberal
takes a little bit of time to get
arts.
it in there. Sometimes you just ease it in. That's basically what you said.
I'm not fucking with you. Start using baby oil.
Okay. First time I did it, I used aloe vera. That burned.
Oh, that dries out quick.
That burned me and her.
It's healthy, but it dries out quick.
I'm like, ass sex hurt. She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, we use fucking toxins.
I get it.
What?
It was an option. I took it.
You did, and
You were in the military. Sometimes,
we didn't do that. Listen,
no. Sometimes you
now I was.
Sometimes
Hold on.
okay,
You want to talk about the military?
Yes, sir.
I got this to go help the show.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you this. Out in basic training, we had a guy who was prior service. Well, he was in another branch before he came to the Army. He was in the Navy. I just put out there first. He comes to the Army, and
Jesus Christ,
the first 2 weeks, you know, two things when you're in the Army. When the first 2 weeks, they give you we call it inspirational week. They get to talk to you, what you're gonna do. We're gonna warm you up. You know, we're gonna walk a mile, road march. You know, this is back in, I don't know, the Army now is not the Army back 23 years ago.
Okay.
So I was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. We had no females. I'm not against females being in the military by no means. Please don't take it that way.
Sure.
But we had a guy, week 2, that he was in the Navy, and he liked same sex. Not against, not knocking it, none of this shit. But he could not do 14 push-ups.
His name, Bruno Mars.
Damn, I'm not about to fuck with you. You an asshole.
Sorry, that didn't land.
I'm not even about to fuck with you. I'm not about to fuck with you. I ain't about to fuck with you. So, it's called the PT test. It's physical fitness test. That's what we call the military.
Wait. Physical fitness is PF. So where'd you get PT from?
It's physical training during the week.
Okay, there you go.
But when you take the test, like you say,
it's called
physical fitness
in your mouth.
But we call it the PT test.
About the fitness, dude, your mouth.
Oh, listen, not in there. You'll get a blanket party. You'll get a fucking blanket party.
There's a term I ain't heard in a while.
That's where all the guys in the Navy go in the blanket with you.
That shit is for real. A blanket party.
Let's cuddle, boys.
You will get one. That's real shit.
So have you had a blanket party put on you?
Hell no.
Okay.
No, sir.
Time out. Is a blanket party like what they did in Full Metal Jacket with the
put a blanket, bars of soap, and a sock?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Sock, soap,
jacket,
whatever's heavy is going in that sock.
So your dick's going in a sock, Ortiz.
They gonna knock your head the fuck up. Real shit.
So did they get like pillowcases to put more pillowcases and shit to like beat your little ass?
No, never got no. No.
You had a blanket party where it was all cotton balls because you're so little.
Now I would say, when you in basic training, I would say this. Now I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
When you in basic training, and I was in Fort Sill, it was 200 it's called Starship. I was in Bravo Company.
Enterprise?
It's 200. Well, it's 263 on just one side.
Damn.
It's 5 sides. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I say probably because the Marines was on the other side. Where I was stationed at, the Marines it was air defense, air artillery. So they was called probably about maybe 15 starships, which is buildings. That's what we call starships. And you come out, and there's a call the pad. That's where you line up all 4 off, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, whatever. But anyway, long story short.
Echo, Foxtrot.
Yes, there you go. But long story short, the young man who was there 2 weeks had a list of people who he was trying to transition over. But what happened was, after 2 weeks, you get a PT test. Physical training, see where you at in body mass, how strong you are. The man did 6 fucking push-ups, 8 sit-ups. Listen. This real shit. Ran 2 miles. Ran 2 miles in 22 minutes.
Farted 37 condoms shot out of his asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not about
That's
to
a true story.
He ran 2 miles in 20 minutes. 2 miles. My 8-year-old can walk that less than that. She can walk it. So, having said that, what they did was they chaptered him out. They called chapter. They gave him a little medical discharge. He was still the fuck there when we graduated from basic training. That was 9 weeks to fuck later. I'm getting tipsy. 9 weeks to fuck later.
So to summarize,
just to let you know that
the military don't like gays.
No, and it's not even like that. They don't discriminate. But if you set yourself out there like that, now this is almost 25 years ago. He on the piss. You set yourself out there like that. Like he did that to himself. We have nothing against gay people. Nothing. I mean, same
gay people.
Yeah, we love Ortez. He's great.
Damn.
Got him.
Oh shit.
Yo, I had like
what I'm saying
I had two tables full of gays and lesbians at my wedding.
Yeah.
What?
That's true.
You did what?
I had 2 tables full of gays and lesbians at my wedding.
Daryl was in a gay softball league.
The
bats smelled like shit.
I played in a gay softball league that was straight friendly, and it was the fucking greatest time of my life on Sundays.
Yes.
Just absolutely hammered. Go out to the bars, party your dicks off. But once the sun went down, you got to go home. Shit got weird.
Dude,
Shit
I got asked
weird.
to be... So we were
That's not the reason I'm telling y'all this the fuck story.
No, that's fine.
This is not the reason I'm telling y'all this motherfucker.
But that's the reason I'm telling you this story.
I see. And you making your point.
Where did you think this was going?
To be honest with you, I did not know. Like last week, like I told you, my brain didn't go that far. I was just telling you.
None of our brains worked last week, I don't think.
Hell no. I was just letting you know the difference. I was just letting you know.
I'm so excited.
I was just letting you know the difference between civilians and military. Like,
sure,
this is shit that you have to face.
Yeah,
even now, when we out, like dealing with Chris, this motherfucker here, you don't know, and this is why I'm saying it. Like,
you don't know. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I hope someone broke in his house. He's gonna get
shot. No, nothing. I was
okay.
talking. I sent the pictures of all those sneakers, those Jordans or they're fucking right here. Apparently, we talked about this once before. I don't know why they're done.
He just showed me. He just showed me.
You should just be shot. No offense, I love you.
Damn. But I only said that to show you that there's a difference in the environment. In the environment, it don't matter where you at, military, civilian.
Yeah.
So how many push-ups did they when you first went? How many did they make you do?
Okay, and it's called holdover. It's when you first come in. You have to do
for the Jews, right?
You have to shut the fuck up. I'm not about to talk to you.
Those motherfuckers never showered at all.
I hate push-ups.
You have to run. You have to run 2 miles under 6 minutes.
I'd be kicked out immediately.
You have to do
6 minutes each.
2 miles under. 2 minutes. Yeah, you have to
No.
run.
Fuck.
No. Sorry.
Your little legs.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like the fastest time is like a 4-minute mile.
A mile under 6 minutes. A mile. You can do a mile under 6 minutes.
The fastest mile is like a 4-minute mile, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Some weird history with that too, but yeah, go ahead.
You have to do
that's hauling ass.
You have to do 14 push-ups.
I could
16 sit-ups.
Can you do 14 push-ups?
Not right now. I can move over.
I bet you Ortez could do probably 70 in one go.
Ortez, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ortez?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ortez and Chris could probably do that
200, 200.
I can't do it. My shoulder's fucked. So I get
shoulder.
Yeah, I put my shoulder out.
Well, you gotta stop masturbating in the middle of the night.
Jerry has to do it.
Well, no, I jack over the right
That
hand.
late night masturbating to get you every time.
Watching that fucking guy, you watching your friend's granny porn.
Watching 227.
Listen.
Oh shit!
Oh, Jack K.
Damn.
I forgot. I left Jack K off the list.
I'm
Jack
going
K's
to the bathroom. I'm not fucking with you.
Jack K is my girl. With her high voice.
Jack K.
You are
Oh fuck!
You're good.
Oh man.
Oh Lord Jesus. Fucking.
You sound like a black man.
I hope he pissed.
I'm 9%. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh my God.
Got that downbeat though, big time.
Oh, I hope he pisses in your garbage can.
He probably will, and it's worth it. I love the guy.
Garbage cans should be close to the toilet.
You know, in Young Guns 2, which I believe is the best of the Young Guns, Daryl.
I do too. I love both of them. And
Yeah.
the last time we talked about this, I went upstairs and I watched it after the podcast.
It's so good.
It is.
You know, I think at the end of my life, when you know, asking me about my life, hopefully it's one of my kids, but probably not because they don't like me. I will say, I love the son of a bitch. You know, I'll say that about you guys. You know, we're supposed to have another guest, but he did not show up.
Who's that?
London was going to pop in.
Fucking goddamn beluga whale.
Love him, but
I've been looking forward to being able to talk to London.
yeah, it was going to be a surprise, but now, oh boy,
What the fuck was that?
I think he just had ribs.
Oh God.
You know you can't give these people ribs. Jesus Christ.
These people.
Hey, he climbed up the back of your chair quick.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, you gotta do more than 14 push-ups next week.
Hell no.
You better start. You had 7 days.
So I did
I can lift up.
110 in 5 sets
Push-ups?
like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. But my shoulder's fucked. So like if I go any further and I don't have it, my shoulder will probably fall out of place. So I gotta like really
What?
not fuck around. But
Hey, you got to save that shoulder.
wrong
We
with
need
your
it
shoulder?
in August for golf. So
yes. What's up?
What you do with your shoulder?
I was doing CrossFit because I'm an idiot. And we were doing a workout, and I put it's called a squat snatch. Or I don't know. You bring the bar up over your head,
Yeah.
and so I had 135 pounds, and I did it 3 times, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do it one more time."
Yeah.
Did it up one more time, and my foot slipped out from underneath me, and I tried to save it from coming down on me, so I tried to like
Turn.
and push it, and my shoulder went out, so I tore my shoulder out.
it was funny
So-
actually when you sent a picture. You're like, "Yeah, my shoulder's fucked." I'm like, they were like this.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that's not good."
Yeah. So during COVID in the emergency room in this lovely hospital system we got here, I'm sitting there and I'm in a tank top and my shoulder is like down to here,
Damn.
you know, and I'm in a waiting room where there's people that are in wheelchairs sleeping. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm ever being seen. like this lady probably got here. She's 27. She's 700 years old right now.
Damn.
So it got to the point where I started to like shiver because I was going out of shock or I was getting in shock or one of the two,
Yeah.
right? So I drink so much fucking whiskey that I go and ask for morphine. Once they started seeing me, they put morphine in me. Doesn't work.
Mhm.
I'm like, I just need a little bit more morphine. Put more in. Still feel it. Put a muscle relaxer in because they can't give me morphine 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes later, more morphine. So I got the most morphine I could get as like a ER patient.
Yeah.
They walk my shoulder back in. They wrap it up. And the lady's like, so you have a ride coming for you? I'm like, oh, yeah, totally. No. I drove myself. So I called my friend Kyle. I'm like, I'm
Damn.
high on fucking morphine driving home from the emergency room. So just stay on the phone with me. And I drove home.
Fuck. Why wasn't there a bridge involved?
I think that you should be able to test out of categories. So I think like if you, let's say, if this is my first beer ever, I'm going to feel a little tipsy. if it's my 4 billionth beer ever, and I also couple that with bourbon all the fucking time too, we should be able to take drunk tests and have a level that's acceptable. That's just my opinion.
Ortez, you drink wine?
I like sweet wine.
Okay,
Say
that's good.
Say something.
Jerry, what about you?
Just an eye roll. I'm just getting an eye roll from
I
you on
love
that one.
wine. I actually got a bottle of Taylor Port in the trunk right now.
Well, thanks for bringing it in. I just
Yeah.
drink all my beer.
Actually, I switched cars. I don't have
trunk?
it.
You got a new car?
I said trunk.
Oh, trunk. All right, never mind.
Actually, we need a new car because the car outside, it don't want to go in reverse. It shakes on the way out here. So I'm riding in a go-kart oversized.
I was going to say hoopty, but hey, go-kart works.
Well, I'm riding in an oversized Heeley shoe.
So we're going to do a wine show. We're going to get drunk on wine someday.
As long as it ain't got Diet Coke, I'm with it.
Yeah.
That ruined my life last week.
That was awful.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
I watched your comment last week, D. Listen.
Stop.
Shut the hell up.
Dude, I fucking love this.
That's why Daryl wants him in the whole time, because he's D now.
Listen.
No, that's not that. I just love that Ortez gets so mad about it.
But you know, he's Stephen A. Smith right now.
We're the Cowboys. He's Stephen A. Smith.
That's it. But it's just a difference, you know. Taylor Port is like, they say it's Mad Dog 2020, and I do believe them, because ain't no way in hell after 2 cups you should be feeling like you about to whoop a motherfucker ass. You feel like you about to whoop a motherfucker ass.
I was gonna drink some tonight, but if I got into my wife's wine cooler or her wine fridge, she would kill me if I took a bottle or 2 of wine out of there, because it would easily drink 2 bottles of wine during the podcast.
Yeah,
maybe
so
4.
I kind of a rule, like once you open a bottle of wine, you can't seal it.
What's the point of I'm the same way, man.
It has to die that night. And that's kind of where I'm at with bourbon, but I got to go. If I open a bottle by myself, regular bottle, 750 mLs.
Oh shit!
I got to go to half, and then I go back and look at all the shit that I watched. It was like all like Viking documentaries because I'm a fucking lunatic. Yeah.
Damn.
So during trivia, someone would like ask some weird ass shit, and I'll be like, "Oh, here's the answer." Drunk Chris watch that shit.
I understand why Vikings didn't have friends. I see why you have friends now.
That's right.
Because your ass be at the bar talking crazy shit. The only friends you got is 2 black bald head men on your couch. Oh, Daryl don't count. He's in New York.
Nah.
No, I don't count. I'm not. Yeah.
Daryl never
You
counts.
different.
Talk about. You went from
You used to him.
to Daryl.
Daryl.
Oh shit, that was supposed to be my name tonight.
Your name's Daryl.
Dirt Diggler.
I got close.
Dirt
I got
McGirt.
real close.
Dirt McGirt.
Man.
Hey, I got a question.
Sure.
Have you guys ever been to a black funeral?
Hell no.
Can you hear him good enough or no?
Needs to talk. Get that mic closer, but
Okay.
no, I have not.
Have you been to a black funeral?
No,
A black celebration of life?
I have not. There's probably a lot of crying and wailing, but no, I have not.
No.
I ain't been to a barbecue.
That's my next one. I was gonna ask if
Have you ever been to a fish fry,
I
motherfucker?
want to.
We didn't have the ask.
I just want to hang out.
I have 21 questions, so I'm gonna flip it. So you haven't been to either one?
Nope. Can you invite me?
You know what?
Can you invite me?
Can I? So I was in New Orleans.
First.
I was in New Orleans, and there was a procession down the street of people similar to your type. That and it was kind of like a. They're blacks, and it was kind of like a celebration of the guy. It was crazy. It was awesome. Like
I can't.
if I die, I want to die in New Orleans.
My suit game can't keep up. I can't.
That makes sense. I mean,
New Orleans is legit.
Yeah.
Like black people in New Orleans are different.
Yes. They still get perms and put barrettes on the end of their hair.
You call it a barrette? I knew a girl
bobo,
called it a barrette.
Barrette.
It's a barrette, right? See, 9%. Yeah. I get you guys. I feel you.
A bobo, a ball.
No, it's off. Now we're off the train.
I went to Baton Rouge and I was down there playing the bass for a conference, and I want to kick it because I've never been to Louisiana or Louisiana State, whatever. This motherfucker told me, "Don't go to no party. If they invite you somewhere, don't go." I said, "Man, why not?" He said, "You not from here." I said, "How you know that?" He said, "Because how you talk." And they talk different.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna know you not from there.
Yeah.
And I said, "Why would you say that, my man?" And he was cool. He was with 2 females. My man said, "Because if you step on somebody's shoe, bump into somebody," he said, "they're gonna want to kill you. All because you're not from there."
Yep.
He told me this to my face. This broad daylight when he told me this. He said, "I advise you to not, if somebody invite you somewhere, and if they not, it's called plug. Like now we call it plug. If they not plugged or got some rank or some power, do not go."
Same shit happened on my honeymoon. I was playing soccer with the dudes on the resort.
Damn.
And then they was like, "You want to come play?" And I was like, "Shit, sound like fun." But then, dude, who was the bartender, he's like, "Don't leave the resort and go play soccer." Like, "Don't do it." And I was like, "All right."
Yeah, people
listen. Stop it! Don't leave the resort.
Yeah, listen. I think the Most High, and I'm gonna say this. I thank the Most High for the solidarity of good people, because there's good people still left. There's not a lot.
Sure.
And they will help you, black, white, whatever.
Yeah.
And they will let you know, like, you are not, like, when we went to the Bahamas, we want to go kick it in the inland. My man in the cab who was driving us through the hood was like, "No." He said they will cut your ass up, put your ass in a bucket, a paint bucket, and put your ass on a doorstep. And I was 12 years old. You listen, coming from Chicago, seeing motherfuckers shooting and fighting, that's nothing than a motherfucker cutting your ass up and putting your ass in a bucket. A bucket? Like, that's some shit. That's like, I grew up and I ain't seen motherfuckers get, all kind of shit. But I ain't never seen a motherfucker just because you want to be friends with them or be cordial.
Yeah, but you want to be friends with them.
Yes, they don't want no parts of your living.
Yeah, that's not how that works. And that's kind of fucked up, but that's the game, right?
It is. Yeah. And I'm not mad at it because, that's how it is. You can't go to Miami and go to Little Haiti and say, "Hey, man, I want to come in and kick." Hell no. They not having that. You can't go to Houston and go to 5th Ward and say, "Hey, man, I want to do this here." They not having that shit. You can't go to Compton from Carbondale. Show the fuck not from Carbondale.
I've been to Compton.
You know what I mean?
Look, you can't look.
You can't wear no colors.
I'll let you slide on the first 2. Yellow ass ain't been to Compton.
I ain't never been to Compton. No, I never said. But I'm just giving you a outlook.
What if I wanted to go to Freaknik?
Who? You said Freaknik?
Yeah.
Freaknik is different.
Why?
As long as you don't act no ass, do no dumb shit, you good.
Because what if I'm just there for the music?
Well, you good. Like, why? They're not going to fuck with you. You good.
You good. I'm coming to Southside.
Southside of what?
Chicago.
Oh, God, please go.
What? No.
I just sent you a video of what happened on the Southside.
You better come with me.
It might have been the one I saw.
You better come.
I'm wearing a 50 cent fucking.
They're not gonna help your ass. Them little 16, 7-year-olds gonna eat that shit right through it.
They'll shoot you right in the face.
But what I'm saying is, like, my family is from the projects. Some of my family's from the West Side. You come. It's Chicago bad, but it's not what they make it. It's bad. Trust and believe. It's not what they make it. Now, like certain parts of Chicago.
Tori, tell them about Chicago. Jerry gonna say one thing.
I'm from Chicago. I'm born and raised from Chicago. Right, I just left. Chicago last Tuesday. I just left.
Can't type.
Say how's the Shy. Don't say how's Chicago.
Oh shit.
I just left.
And it's a fucking gar zone, motherfucker.
I think that's supposed to be Warzone.
Tori, listen.
No, it's worse
I
than
just
Warzone.
talked to your
That's why it's
dad.
got
How
a
you
Q
doing,
on it.
Tori?
Why do you feel like you had to yell to say that shit?
Like,
Because
you're
I
in the
can't
mic.
hear, I got these fucking airplane goggles on my ears. I can't hear shit.
Because they can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a thing where we can hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
You-
working on that.
Man, you high tech.
No,
I feel like I'm in Star
not.
Trek.
I'm like fucking through a ceiling to make internet work.
Yo,
I'm
Tori,
sorry.
Daryl said, actually, we'll wait till Daryl comes back. He wants to
can hear.
know if you could draw some shit.
Oh, Tori's the person that does the buy art shit?
Yeah, he's our guy.
Oh, cool. Well, shit.
We'll wait till Daryl, little punk ass, get back.
Sorry, Daryl. Tori's the art person.
All right, so I need you to commission me a piece.
Make sure you get his huge bitch tits in the picture.
It's
If
not
it's
about.
about
It's
Daryl.
not of me.
Oh, okay,
I need
good.
you to do like gambling
he-
with money, poker chips, deck of cards, and
Maybe
like
some cocaine.
like a martini, like a fancy drink. Do some cool shit. Do it on like, hey, I don't know if you can do it like this. Canvas is my football canvas. I think it's the same size. It's like a 30 by 40. I'll
So
hang that
Tori
shit up in
did
my
give
living
me
room.
credit for the present I got you,
Mhm.
which an actual artist appreciates what I got
Tori,
you.
I grew up in Argyle Gardens. My whole family.
It's called Argyle now. It's all
It's like the
uppity.
sweater. It's like the sweater.
Argyle.
Argyle.
No, seriously.
Carlton
Like,
Bank Street.
I grew up in Morgan Park. Argyle Gardens. I was raised on 79th, 52nd. My grandma was from 22nd and Keeler. Like, you do know you gotta know. Listen, you gotta politic with certain people, but it's back in the day it's different than now. These, the kids is different. But the kids is different now. Look at Carbondale. Look at the people that shit. We got more shootings in Carbondale per capita due to the population.
Capita.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
I
Then
was waiting for
you know
Chris
what I
to
mean?
get on you about that shit.
We got you.
Just open up.
I know. I just talked to your daddy the other day, Tori.
Actually, you know what, Tori? I sent that message the other day saying that Earl was out there.
Yeah, I just talked to your
Jerry
daddy the
was
other
over
day. I thought, but the thing is, I still got siblings still in the city. But
Cousins.
no, siblings, cousins,
Siblings.
uncles,
Siblings.
my dad.
When
So,
Susie says that, siblings, I
No
keep
G.
thinking of like fucking Wayne and Garth. Siblings.
T.
But
T.
You gotta know how to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? If you not about that life, and this is real shit. When they say you're not about the life, don't act like you are.
That's what I need
you
to
got
know.
concealed carry. If you not ready
Hey, buddy.
to pull that,
I am not about that life.
okay.
I think
I'm not
that's
about it.
Where
Yeah.
a lot of people are like confused and shit now because they see shit on like social media.
Yeah.
Like, they be trying to act tough and shit. Or, for instance, the people like even St. Louis, like don't
St.
go
Louis,
up there, like,
ain't not
the
St.
shit
Louis
that
is
you
where
can get away
Chicago.
with in
No, it's not.
Carbondale, you ain't getting away with in the city.
It's not
Like-
per capita.
No, per cap, no. Shit, they just show. Listen,
Cap it off.
The
In
shit that
Chicago,
you get
yeah.
away with in Carbondale, you're not getting away with in the city
Sure.
with somebody who is from the city.
Yeah.
Like
But
that shit.
if
ain't
I walk
flying at
into a
all.
party with you guys and I'm
You
like the only
good.
white person there, that's fine. And I have no problem with that. But if I go to say, hey, what's up? I'm not shaking hands like shaking hands. I'm gonna dap somebody up, right?
See,
That's what we're doing.
Here's the
And
thing
I have
with
no
me.
problem with that, but
I
I
gotta-
just don't want to come off
This is
weird.
actually a great question for a segment. If I can ask you guys part of this,
Go ahead.
let's just do
You
this
guys.
real quick.
Fucker. This
Doing
Hey,
called-
why does it look so like?
What? It's awesome.
alien
I need that shit to
alienation.
look more Wakanda like.
Motherfucker look like Tron, bitch.
Tron was not Wakanda.
Damn.
Well, I didn't want to have so many black fists going up there and get Jerry all horny. So I'll try anything 19 times, motherfucker.
Yeah, the first 18 don't count.
So anyway,
What's the question?
shit, what was my question? Black people, hood. Fuck, I forgot the question.
You should have read it the second time.
I did the segment so many times.
Black people. What?
Now, what were we talking about? Talking about St. Louis, the hood,
the way people act.
St. Louis.
The way people act. Like, yeah.
So, I don't think it's correct for me to, let's say, Daryl and Jarian are standing right next to each other, and I shake Daryl's hand like this, and then I go in with Jarian like this.
And dap them up.
I don't think I'd rather shake hands first with both people, and then once Whitey goes away, then we dab each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, what's socially acceptable?
I think it's kind of racist for a white guy to come in and just do this shit. I do.
Really?
Yeah, listen, like Tori said, just be yourself, man. You good.
See, Tori, I am myself, and most people don't like myself.
Yeah,
because he gonna say some fucked up shit.
Said all night.
He gonna say some fucked up shit.
That's the most real shit Chris has said since probably like season 1.5.
We're gonna have to take him to Brunswick.
People so are like,
he can be around his own time.
I don't like me. I don't want to say these things. It just comes out. It's my soul.
Yo, every time I go out with this motherfucker, I am on eggshell. I'm like, well, he's gonna say something, and we're gonna have to fight our way out of this. Or
but you know what? New York, New York is different. New York is like every man for himself, or what 2 or 3, because it's not no big gang type atmosphere like Chicago.
Yeah, so
it's like clique. Like you got 5 or 6, 7 people, y'all hustling together. They gonna be tight knitted. Like they gonna murk your ass. Like the real shit.
Well, we gotta bring these guys to Vinny's.
Huh?
We gotta bring these guys to Vinny's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Chicago, it's group. Like it's a family affair. You gotta understand the lingo.
In Buffalo back in the day, it used to be more Italians and Irish people.
Yes.
Polish.
And Polish.
Polish.
And
it's a melting pot here.
Yeah. I mean, but there's really defined fucking neighborhoods.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so there's a neighborhood in Buffalo where on the right side of the street and for a couple miles, it's just black-owned houses. And then on this side of the street and over, left and right, on this side of the street and over, I'm dyslexic, it's all Polish.
Mm-hmm.
And if a black dude is walking down the street on the Polish side, it's over for him. If the white guy is on the other side, it's over for him. And everyone knows it. And it's getting a little bit better now.
It is.
See, but like,
don't need to be like that.
I'm not going to places like that. So like,
it's too much.
I go to the city, like I go to probably more touristy places. Like I want to go somewhere that's not as touristy, but I'm also not going somewhere that's going to be like kind of sketchy or whatever else.
The only time I've ever been like, I want to find the weird shit is in New Orleans, because I was having a lot of panic attacks when we were there. It was about 3 years after my dad died, and I kept fucking I kept being reminded that you're gonna die.
Yeah,
and it's really fucked up. And I had a 1.5-year-old daughter, and it's like fucking me up. So I was like, I want to find some fucking like black magic chicken blood lady to like do some fucking spell on me type shit. And we were walking around New Orleans
trying to get her killed.
And dude, dude, I'm in. If you know someone, I'm in. But
the devil is not welcome here.
Bad boys too.
But dude, I fell in love with Uber in New Orleans specifically because of what you said.
Yeah.
We were at this one bar hanging out, and we asked the guy, it's a nice bar, kind of like decent people there. We're like, hey, what's another good place to go to?
Yeah.
He goes, go down this block, go over to the right, and then to the left, you're going to see this one bar. And we're like, great. I'm like, how long does it take to walk there? He's like, 5 minutes. But hey, don't walk because you'll get killed.
Yeah.
So we're spending like $4 an Uber, like Uber Black, like just like where it should be $50, but to not walk past certain side streets, because you'll die, and that's kind of fucked up, you know.
This and it's real, and I'm glad we're having this segment because people
look at this fucking
fucking
professional right now. No, dude, you're part of the show now.
People,
tough shit.
People think it's a game.
It's not a game.
And
it's not a fucking game.
People don't have moral instinct.
King Kong got shit up.
Shit, that King Kong will get knocked down by a 15-year-old with a 30-round shot.
Yeah,
and he gonna sleep good and not worry about your ass tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part. Back in the 90s in Chicago, I can't speak about nowhere else. Gary, Indiana used to be the number one murder capital in the United States. Gary, Indiana.
So I just sent Ortez and Chris a Twitter video of some dude in Chicago who got kicked out of a bar. Bunch of people followed him out. He pulled out his gun and literally executed these people. And it blew my fucking mind. I'm like, holy fuck. So I'm talking to this kid that Chris, you know, Kyle Smith, country boy. He went out west and to go to like buy cattle and shit like that. And he was coming back. He's like, we got tired. And he stopped in Gary, Indiana. And he went to get a hotel and he walked in and he says the glass was like 4 inches thick. He goes, it was sketchy as fuck. And the lady behind the thing is like, yo, if you're going to stay here, anything you have valuable in your car, bring it in your room. Don't leave until the sun comes up. This, that, and everything. He's like, what the fuck? She goes, we're in Gary, Indiana. Literally the worst city ever. And he just told me this story like 2 nights ago at work. So when you brought that up, I was like, holy fuck. I've heard it's bad, but I didn't know like how bad.
It's Gary, Indiana is bad. It's not what it used to be. But the thing is, it's a lot better than what it was, D. And I lived in Gary. I'm from 79th and Oglesby. I grew up starting as a kid. My dad's side is from Argyle Gardens.
I still don't like that you call him D.
Hey, you don't like
it? Doesn't bother me at all, but it bothers Ortez, and that's why I love it.
Listen, hey, you gotta have a Skip Bayless and a Stephen A. You got.
I'm Shannon Sharp, Skip.
We're gonna throw it. Colin Coward. We're gonna do this.
Fucking worst programming of all time. Let me tell you something, Skip.
But you know,
can we just say right now, Skip is the biggest homosexual on the planet.
I'm not gonna put my whole
idiot
bio
there we go.
Out there, family bio, but
fuck Skip. I'm telling you what, Tori.
Like, just growing up in the city, you see a lot of shit. Growing up in Gary, I didn't grow up in Gary. My dad was living there for a short period of time, and it was bad, and then it was a different experience. It was bad, but it wasn't, because some people.
It was the best of times. It was kind of best.
Yeah, some people was testing you. You get tested a lot. Yeah. If you're not from a place or a hood or a set, if you go to another set and you not part of that set, I can't really speak. Anybody who know what I'm talking about, it's bad. If you go to another set and you ain't under the same umbrella, it's not good.
Like
your best bet is to stay where you at, go with your grandma, whatever.
See, I grew up in the country and I graduated high school in 91, and
you graduated what? Say that again.
I graduated in 91.
Damn.
Yo, I'm about to be 50 years old in like a month.
Okay.
So we
No, white people live longer.
Yeah.
We don't have as much grape jelly.
You in this shit? Damn.
But when I went to high school, we had no black people out there. We never saw black people.
Sounds
What?
awesome.
So I graduated in 91. So my sister was 2 years behind me. So she graduated in 93. It was probably 90. We had the first black girl moved out to where we lived. She came to high school.
Mixed.
She was black, straight black. Yep,
Okay.
black mom, black man. You know, it was her, and I think she had a younger brother, and that was it. Everybody's just like.
And the second they moved in there, they all had cousins too. It's like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing? You guys with cousins?
Damn.
I don't get it. It's like a litter of kittens.
And so it was just like that was we just never had that experience, and it was like, you know, it was tough. I mean, I'll tell you,
saw her caramel skin,
racist and shit. I mean, that's where we grew up, out in the country. We didn't know, but she was the nicest fucking person.
Meanwhile, your wall has nothing but Michael Jordan on it. You wear Jordans. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Notorious Big with a Kobe jersey.
Everyone wants to think that like white people in the country are racist. No, our heroes were still fucking black people. Like
my bedroom was half a hockey player, Pierre Turgeon, played for the Sabres,
and half dicks,
half Michael Jordan. Every time that motherfucker's in our newspaper, cut out an article. Sports Illustrated, I cut the pictures off, stuck them on my fucking wall. My mother even said, she goes, I don't think you could have ever picked a better role model than Michael Jordan. Yeah. That who's who I wanted to be. I had. That's
why Daryl's a degenerate gambler.
And I like to smoke cigars. And I had all his fucking sneakers. I fucking love that shit. My daughter, my daughter's got more Biggie shirts than I do. Fuck, I think me and fucking wearing a Biggie shirt right now.
Listen, but you know what's so crazy, Daryl? Listen to this. Nice. We wanted to have Wayne Gretzky jerseys and shit in Chicago, but we couldn't afford no fucking hockey sticks or skates.
Yeah.
We could. Shit, when there was snow and ice outside,
stop buying guns.
No, it wasn't it, motherfucker. That wasn't it.
Look,
we was like, you know, in where your state is, and this is what I admire. And as a black man from the city of Chicago, I admire like New York, Boston, because you guys. Now we had Navy Pier, who had the skating rink, but you guys had hockey teams, high school hockey teams, you know, skate teams, shit like that. We didn't have that chance.
So Daryl grew up in a place, I don't think he had a hockey team at his high school.
Nope.
I didn't have one either, but later in life, he started playing goalie.
Okay.
And he is a fairly competent goalie at later in life. Like, imagine if he had the opportunity to play that all the way up. And
well, he told me he was Mark Wahlberg's cousin last week.
Well, we're all related. He's a cousin.
He's my cousin.
Yeah. I mean, but some of those sports, like, you were priced out of being able to, smaller communities.
Yeah, same. I mean, dude.
But you're priced out of being able to do them. Like, if
I was priced out of basketball. My friends in high school bought me basketball shoes because we didn't have the money. Like,
yeah.
And they were the Scottie Pippen Flights, which are my favorite shoes of all time. So
been there, done that.
Yeah.
I've never owned a pair of Jordans that I bought.
The Flights were better anyways. They were lighter, and they had that fucking bend at the heel where you know you're going to get the momentum.
Well, he ain't never had no Jordans, but he got on the Denzel 13s.
Given to him by Morgan Freeman. And when that motherfucker was drumming in the tent, you going to play that drum all night? I know that movie.
He want to fight, sir. He want to fight, sir.
You going to keep drumming, boy, all night?
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's a sneakerhead. She'll be 14 in a month.
Camels and the kangaroos and.
Hey, so really weird question. This is great. Do you want to pause this and then go right into Damir Hamlin? Or do you want to go to Damir Hamlin right now?
To what?
Come on. I'm ready for the Hamlin.
I am too. Let's go.
Because we can do another 30 minutes.
I'm ready. It's because it's I just read an article.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We'll just start the segment at?
What's up with?
Is Damir Hamlin dead or what?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he is.
Is it Demir or Demar?
Damar. Look at Chris trying to over-enunciate black people's names.
You want to start all over again? A white guy?
What's up with?
DeMarson Rosen. Is he?
It's a little Bow Wow.
Is he playing hockey?
Yo, Boweezy.
What's up with?
Stomp
Jesus
the yard.
Christ.
Laudemarius Hamlin.
Let's just throw words at the fucking wall.
Apparently
See what sticks.
is a male black man that tragically had a cardiac event after possibly having a COVID shot.
Right. Here's my problem with that.
Black man. What the fuck?
If this whole
You got to specify
fucking
nowadays.
bullshit was staged or scripted,
There's no
why
way
would
scripted.
you? Why would? Okay, I'm just saying if. That's why I said I preface this with if.
So let's
If that
lay
was the
out
case,
all-
why would you have it be him? He was like a fucking second string player.
Well, 'cause
Nobody
he's
knew who the
terrible,
fuck
but
he was.
let's
Why
lay
would
out-
you not have it be somebody that was known?
I did no research, like most of our shows.
Like
so,
Singletary?
so tell me,
Somebody on a fantasy team?
what are the
Yeah.
theories?
All right,
There's
so
a few.
So when this whole thing went down, we all saw that happen. T. Higgins catches the ball. Hamlin comes in and tackles him. They go to the ground. They get up. Hamlin stumbles and goes down. He's basically dead right there.
Yeah.
Everybody frantically is calling for the medics, team doctors to get out there. All this shit goes down. So immediately
Excuse me.
they perform CPR and all that shit. Everybody's kneeling around him. Everybody's freaking out.
Sure.
I mean, I guess if somebody's basically dying in front of me, I would have the same reaction. No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
They motion for the ambulance to come. The ambulance backs up, and immediately the conspiracy theorists are like, the ambulance has no markings on it.
Okay.
They're like, it's the fucking Illuminati, and they're going nuts about this.
So
Hang on. Here's the thing,
NFL
though.
facilities have their own ambulances?
They do.
Okay.
They're not like an AMR ambulance, which we have here in Buffalo. They're not rented by the county or whatever. It's their own personal ambulance. They have no markings on it because why? It is an ambulance that is.
Yeah, you're not gonna have like
stocked.
the Bills logo when someone's like
Yeah.
got paralyzed and they're going to the hospital. Okay, cool.
It's just a basic ambulance. It's stocked with all the shit you need, and it's gonna go between here and the hospital, which is obviously gonna get a police escort. So
I tend to think that
conspiracy
he
theorists-
is like most conspiracy theories for a very, very long time were correct. JFK, Martin Luther King, John Lennon, Malcolm X, all killed by the government.
Okay.
Allegedly. The vaccine stuff. I mean, we've seen that.
Well, that's
So-
the thing. That's everybody's go-to right now. Did you
We're
get the
on a
shot?
really quick trajectory where conspiracy theories are batting enough to get to the Hall of Fame.
They're
and
not get to a
actual-
Hall of Fame.
Actual logic and actual like what people are telling you is subpar, maybe going to get dropped down to the minors. So
Hamlin goes to the hospital. They do all the shit they need to. He's intubated. He's out of it. They have him in a medical coma, which is, and everybody that's in the profession said that's just standard protocol.
sure.
And that's that. So he gets out of hospital, and before he gets out of hospital, he is doing videos. It's him. He's in his hospital bed. He's
So
up.
you
he's
agree
doing-
that that's him.
He's doing the hard. Yeah, it's him in the hospital. That's great.
Sure.
He's doing the hard thing. He's talking to everybody, whatever. What happened at that Bills Cincinnati game was odd. Like I said, I'm not buying into a lot of this shit. It was odd. The fact that he was gussied up head to toe. He was wearing his clothing line. That's fine. He had a mask on, big sunglasses like Flavor Flav, hat pulled down or hood over, pulled down. All the videos and all the pictures that zoomed in, you couldn't tell if that was him. They showed him on a golf cart. Mad security around him. I get people are probably like, I want my picture taken with him and whatever. I understand it. But they rushed him off that golf cart into the fucking elevator and everything. So the Bills and the NFL are doing nothing to prove this otherwise. They're just giving the conspiracy theorists fucking all the gas in the world to throw on this fire.
Man, they are.
Again, I'm not saying the guy died. I mean, everybody's like, oh, he died. And dude, you know how much they got to do to cover that up? I'm sorry. There's not enough scripts to have that happen.
Yeah, so there's too many people in the know that would, let's say he died. Let's say he died. And he did die, but let's say he's like dead.
Yeah.
There's enough people in the know that would have said some shit.
Blown the top off that.
Yeah. So, for example, let's say that he did die and the Bills played like total dog shit against Cincinnati, which they did. A competitor would say, my fucking teammate died. It was hard for me to get past it and whatever the fuck. I think sooner or later frustrations and the continuing questions would make things boil over.
It'd be overwhelming.
Yeah, it does seem weird though.
And
Josh Allen doing that interview, it's like
with Kyle Brand.
Yeah, it's not good.
It doesn't help.
Listen, that or the commentation. Did you hear what he said when they showed him in the window and the commentator said that was he started with that was his past tense.
Okay.
Yeah. And he called himself. And you listen, and you could tell the difference between somebody said that was, or if somebody made a mistake, you could tell the difference because they either try to get it up, they catch themselves. They make some type of.
So I had some weird skeptical spidey sense when I saw the only shot they had of him was either from behind, or this shot coming up. Hold on, Daryl, I'll share it.
Yes. That's creepy.
It's
just a little weird.
Jerry, and that's exactly it's just creepy. It's off.
It's creepy. That's
just
not
a little
normal.
Weird. That's just a little weird.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
That looks like Ortez walking into Buckwater.
And he don't have a mask on when he came. And listen, if you go to the one when he came out before he got on the elevator, he didn't have a mask on. It wasn't enough to cover his face. He was moving fast.
Yeah.
There's
just
and if your ribs is broke, and I have to agree,
they say you can't do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is, and I was listen, and I'm not trying to say it was some bullshit Illuminati. I'm not even going that far into it.
No,
because
that's crazy shit.
It just seems weird.
It just seems weird. I'm not, because I don't give a damn what people do. I don't give a damn how you want to perceive it or what happened. If whatever's going on, be truthful with the people. Because the people, this is the first time I ever seen United States as a whole, sports watchers and non-watchers came together, prayed as one unit for a man who played a sport that he loved.
Yeah,
this is
chance for unity.
Yes.
Yeah.
You unified the country with this.
Yeah.
With this Sunday. That was the only time I seen 500, close to 500 million people in our country become unified.
360 million, but go ahead.
Huh?
There's 360 million.
Semantics,
whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. But, I was probably looking over the overseas ratings too.
Sure.
But
and all the cousins.
There's a lot of. But I'm just saying. But
and all the damn Mexicans.
At the bottom, it showed 500 million people who viewed it on that Sunday.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Who sent word up, money, all kind of shit.
People were
to his aid.
They wanted to know that he was doing well.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't shit on the Bills 24 hours a day. I love doing it.
You do.
And I'll tell you one thing, man. There's nothing more than when they lost to Cincy, I was going to fucking light the fuse. But this whole thing with Hamlin, nothing that happened last Sunday made sense, and that's the problem.
If
and
I'm
that
Hamlin,
is just throwing fuel on the fire. Where is? Listen, he was in the hospital 6 days after this happened. He did a fucking video of it, his full face and whatever, sitting in the hospital and everything. Why now are you covered up? Even the picture of him standing by that mural, they did it down in the market.
Yeah.
Straight covered. Okay, everybody's like, he's wearing a mask because he's
got
oxygen.
Black people do get cold.
He's got
get cold real quick.
I'm cold right now.
He's on oxygen. And he didn't want that shown. Okay, well, if you have oxygen, there's 2 little fucking nodes that go in your nose, and then the hose comes out.
Yeah, my dad had that.
When yes, my father-in-law had it too while he was living here.
Yeah,
that's great. That mask,
worst sound ever,
is gonna show it.
Yeah,
but it didn't. Something's not right. And guess what? If you wanted to just pump up the crowd and say, DeMar's here and we're gonna fucking send in a stunt double because he's not well enough to come here, just fucking say it. You did it the week before. Everybody thought he was coming into Miami.
Just say he's watching from home.
Yes,
and that's enough.
Yes,
he's not dead. That's enough. Anything better than dead is enough.
100%, man. I hope he comes back. I'd love to see him on the field next year. Hope he comes back and plays.
You're not going to see DeMar Hamlin on the field.
He's done though. I think he's done.
Here's what I think too. If I'm him, and knowing that I have this, I'm here in like the social structure before the incident. I'm making money, but no one knows about me at fucking all, really.
No.
Yes.
Right? He's hoping for $2,500 for his charity in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Yo, hey, and that GoFundMe got set up 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a goal of what, 8,000 or 10,000?
2,500.
It's $2,500.
No. That's what was in it. The goal was like 10.
Oh, okay. So maybe
there's only $2,500 in it.
Yeah,
it was pretty low.
So
$6 million.
So I'm here
in 24 hours.
I'm here. 10. No one knows about me.
How much? 10? Oh,
10.
Damn.
The incident happens, and now I'm here. Everyone knows about me. Let's say that I'm on oxygen. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to do an interview yet.
Yeah.
Right? He's riding this wave. If it was me, I would go put a podcast together. I'd get all that stuff set up. I'd start because he's inspired people.
Yes.
He's brought people together. He can talk about faith. He can talk about so many other things and have an actual platform where he's set up to maybe make perpetual money instead of just this fucking $9 million gas he's got.
If he did a podcast, even if he got to the hospital after 4 or 5 days when he started breathe on his own, he'll have 3 million viewers.
Sure.
On the first fucking day.
Easy.
He's going to make money on the first day.
Easy. So
period.
That's
just
when people
a lot
are talking,
of things just don't add up.
And Kyle and you, if the Bills go 90 yards and score a touchdown, but they missed the extra point, you and Kyle will text me 9,000 times about how shitty the Bills are.
Oh yeah.
Hey, asshole! You want to know why? Because you do it to me with my team.
I support your team.
Full circle. No, you don't, motherfucker.
I do.
We've been over this. As soon as Michigan loses, you're right up my ass. You are fucking.
Nope.
You and everybody else. That's why I go so hard against the Bills.
You're gonna make
the Bills.
Right up his ass.
So.
I'm just getting a beer.
Everybody leaving at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
I'm done with this shit.
So, yeah, I think if I was him, I would
just
get a plan.
Who are you talking to?
Jerry and dropping a deuce?
I thought my wife was down here. I'm like,
who's he talking to?
I get a plan together. I get a media manager. I'd actually put some things together. I'd have 6 or 7 podcasts in the can before I even went live with it. And maybe that's what he's doing. Because he needs a plan after football. And
it's after football.
Yeah,
you're right, man. I think and now dude, I would love to see him come back from this and play. But I think this was just too big of an injury. But
it's not far off to say that it's a once in a lifetime event.
Weird. Yeah, it is. I think you're right. I mean,
this is the other thing too.
Holy shit!
The medical world is based on bullshit. And everyone is really afraid to say anything. If you've ever been around a doctor, know a doctor, if you say if you ask them for what do you think? Just tell me what you think. Well, it's they never give you a concrete answer because if something else goes awry, you're fucked.
I just think if this was a huge script and this was planned and all the shit that everybody's saying, again, I think this would have happened to a bigger player.
Yeah.
I think this would have happened to a bigger player on a bigger platform than a second string safety who started a handful of games this year.
iPhone or Android? Yeah, I don't know if I got Android.
But there's no way, man. I mean, again, I'm not shitting on the dude. I hope he's okay. I really do. Whether it's not, I mean, it doesn't affect.
It was cool to see the Bills honor the fact that he's they guaranteed to pay his full contract out.
Yeah, I mean, that was cool. I mean, obviously, they didn't have to, and people ask that question. They're like, "Is this fucking normal?" Like, no, it's not normal.
No,
but you know what they did, and Terry Pagula came right out and said, "Listen, whatever he needs and whatever happens, we're paying for it. Don't have to worry about it. Doesn't have to come out of his salary. Doesn't have to come out of his insurance. Whatever, we got this shit." Then again,
but also there's so much fuckery in even that. Like, so
there is.
So you could use the money that you spend as a marketing ploy and actually write that shit off. You all right?
You just dick on a toilet seat?
Hanging out or you're kissing the joint? He's like, yeah, look at these guitars over here.
Played that bike in hell. I always wanted one of those for the living room. Not the bike in hell, but the kitchen table.
But yeah, something's not right with what happened last Sunday.
No.
I'm not conspiracy theories, dude. And everybody's like, you can't trust the government. 100%, we can't trust the government. I get it. Conspiracy theories, there's some that I buy into.
When I saw this, I'm like, what are we doing?
That doesn't even look like an NFL player. It looks like
alien,
a Make-A-Wish kid who is a
that look bad. That actually to me looks a little evil.
Yeah,
the face is black, the eyes is white.
Well,
that don't look.
I share my sentiment. Anytime I see someone with a black face, I'm like, well, that's evil.
Yeah. Like Sambo. You got
Little Black Sambo.
Yes.
I had that book when I was a kid.
You got Sambo. You got Sambo.
No, this looks just weird to me. It just does.
And as soon as you saw that, everybody went to the Fat Albert picture of Dumb Donald.
Yes. But you know what? And if you look at the statuses or the quotes or any feedback, majority of the people who didn't like it was white people.
White people are the worst.
White people
say
if you just go on the NFL, white people was like, that's not him. Like they was immediately like, what the fuck is this?
Here's the problem with white people. There's way too many of us.
Huh?
There's too many of us.
Well, we're talking about the sports world.
Yeah, in general. So black people are what, 10% of the population? 11%?
I don't know the fuck.
11%?
I don't know.
Although
I'm not
today,
even look it up.
Well, right now, me and Ortez is 60% in your basement.
See?
I was going to say it was 50-50, but their dicks pushed them over to 60-40.
Oh, shit.
But, no, I think the black population is like 11% of the total population, right?
It's more than that.
I don't know.
Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. New
Who,
Jack.
No,
who,
don't
you, who the
ask
fuck
that.
you asking?
No, ask Google.
He asking Shasta. That's the same people that
What?
make Walmart pop.
Dude, Shasta fucking caffeine cola was the jam. Like
Yeah.
the double caffeine.
And they lead the cause of diabetes.
I used to have those before basketball games. Crush it. And then I'd have cramps because
Too much sugar intake. Yeah, that's too much sugar intake.
So what is the racial?
Hey, Daryl, this is what's gonna help me. Let me ask you this: since you saw the comeback, even though it was a playoff game, what do you think about the overall outcome of it?
Of what?
Of them showing him at the game because they lost their ass off.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
So it didn't help them win. It wasn't a morale booster.
It should have been, right?
Because anytime you got a player who damn near dies and come back and come to a game within a week,
So
that would help your team.
that's also where when
They-
some people are saying he's dead. I'm like,
Yeah, like because the
why
team
are they
didn't
laying
play
a
like
fucking egg?
shit.
They had nothing. They had
Yeah,
no
the
energy.
team had
They
no
played like shit.
energy, no nothing.
Complete opposite. Because I thought that was going to happen the week before with in the wild card.
And on all
weekend.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get him on the field or at least be in the stadium against the Dolphins. And the
Yes.
Bills looked like shit, and they barely got out of that game.
Yes.
So then they come and play the Bengals, and okay, so here we have the Bills-Bengals again,
They hadn't played
in
good
Buffalo,
since like week 4. Let's be
which
honest.
was a repeat of the game that was like about 3 weeks prior
Yeah.
when Hamlin got hurt. And it ended up being a fucking beatdown.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
And I said, this is a continuation of what was about to happen before Hamlin got hurt because it was 7-3 Bengals. They were driving. I'm sorry. They were just going to beat the brakes off the Bills that game too.
It was already happening in the game when he got hurt. It was a telltale sign.
So I said it was on its way to be 14-3 right there.
Yeah. So this is the problem. There's way too many of us. 76.5% of Americans are white. Yuck. 13.4 black. All right, you guys made it come up since I looked.
2%.
Yep.
Hispanic or Latino. I'm gonna go ahead and put that to 28 because there's a lot of those motherfuckers coming here, dude.
They just keep piling it over that border.
They're just
Damn.
like, yeah.
So many fucking taco joints gonna open
Yeah.
up.
Shit, look at Carbondale. We got Don Sol, Tequilas, El Pasano,
Oh, the only place to go here, dude, are like
Sergio's,
fucking are
the
Mexican
taco
restaurants.
stand. And this is not no racial. I'm not saying it in a racial way, but
Yeah, we're not racist. Winky face.
no, I'm just saying. But yeah,
Cortez
but-
still awake.
everybody have.
I'm not racist.
I
I'm
would
racial.
Think, well, my thing is, I think everybody should have a chance of freedom. Everybody should have a chance of socialism.
What?
But socialism, a chance to mingle, like
Oh,
be
okay.
a part
You're okay.
of
Socialism.
the American
Like,
culture.
He coming up with his own word.
yeah.
No, so that's in the book. You can look it up. Now-
Motherfucker, making up
No,
words.
if you look up
He's like, it's in
socialism,
the
it's
book.
way different than what you're
It's in
saying.
the book.
well,
If
we
it's
ain't talking about
socialism,
politics.
You want people to be able to socialize.
Yeah, we
You don't want
not.
socialism.
Yeah, we're not talking about politics. But if you look at the direct,
Because socialism, I'm gonna take that hat
the direct definition of socialism,
because you're in my basement.
socializing. Okay, we go with that. But everybody should have their chance at it. But if you're gonna do that, it should be equal across the board.
Nah, it's
From-
socialism.
Yeah, damn, your ass is good. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Come get him.
No.
Come get him.
Yo, I was already gonna say this a few minutes ago. I'm like, Chris is like, yo, you gotta come down here and visit. I'm like, I don't think I can. Or Tess is
No,
like,
we're-
yeah, don't come here. Because or Tess is like, I don't think I can handle both you guys here.
I wouldn't take you
Nah, look,
anywhere.
you can do it.
I'm
You
like,
can
I go,
You
or
can't
you
do
gotta
it,
realize that I'm on another level below his dumb ass.
No, we'd be
You
here.
can take
That's
me
it.
places everywhere. You can't take
I would
him.
rent a Golden Tee machine. It'd be here. We
listen.
would not leave this basement.
No, we probably could, but like, there's got to be bail money for one of the two of you because you guys
Both.
do something stupid.
That's
Both.
Just there's one of us that needs bail money,
It's
and it ain't
tricky
me.
how bail money works.
Both. We have to. We gonna listen. We gonna get you out. But I will tell you
Good
this:
friend.
I'll
we
leave you there
drinking
for a
bourbon
while.
for the next 3 days. Y'all buying bourbon for 3 days straight.
Yo, we'll come
'Cause
get
I
you,
gotta
but
figure
get
out
us a
why
bottle
the
of bourbon.
fuck both y'all got locked up
No,
at
this is
the
what I do.
same damn time.
Daryl comes down. I'll rent out JB's for a weekend.
Don't you do it?
We just
That's an abortion clinic.
Yeah,
JB's is a better looking version of an abortion clinic.
yeah. It's the worst place ever.
And there we go. Keep fucking that chicken.
And for that reason, we're
JB,
out.
listen. The
yeah.
first time I ever seen a flat booty, no titty, big stomach ass stripper make
that brings up one
more
of my
money
questions.
than me.
I went to
No titties, no ass, but her stomach is hanging over her G string.
Yo,
She
Chris,
made $700-800 for clapping her shoes together. No place like home because she didn't have one. Look, I'm just saying. That's it. That's
You
it.
didn't have one.
I'm dead. Listen, I ain't even
That's
laughing.
the funniest line I've ever heard.
I'm not even laughing. I don't.
Well, we are.
My brother took me out there, and I was fucking disgusted. I went outside. I
Chris.
get in a Dodge Journey.
Colony.
She come outside. She get in a fucking Challenger with a fucking Hemi engine.
Well, clap your shoes together, dude. Change
Fuck
your
them
life.
shoes. Fuck that.
We ain't
Why, yo-
Kansas no more.
Hey, because she drove out that bitch fast. Listen.
I was at JB's one time for somebody's bachelor party, and somebody threw coins up on the stage, and I was like,
Make it a hell.
Yeah.
seems about right.
You're like, wow, I just found out one of my friends is Jewish.
I'm not about to fuck with him. I'm not about to fuck with him.
One of the last times dumbass was in town, we were out drinking and we're like, the bars were all closing because COVID fucked up all the times and shit.
Regale me
like,
in my stories.
we need, he goes, we need to drink more. I'm like, we really don't, but okay. So we're looking on our phone, we're like, where the fuck's open? Strip club. And it's the worst strip club. It's kind of like what you guys are talking about. It's terrible, but they have a cigar bar. So we got a fucking Uber from where we live down to the fucking shitty ass strip club. The only reason we went is because they were still open. They served alcohol and they had cigars. We got a bucket full of beers. We got $15 cigars. We went and sat in a corner. Those strippers were the worst. Like you said, guts to here, C-section scars, fucking one titty's bigger than the other, fucking ass cheeks just disproportionate. Nothing was good. Well, we just sat in the corner drinking beers, smoking cigars. We didn't give a fuck about the strippers. All we wanted to do was drink more. But man, it was the worst. It's the worst strip club ever. And we were there. We went back-to-back nights. The next night we were out drinking. We're like, we need more beers. We should go to the Colony. We shouldn't, but they have cigars. And we walked in that night. The guy at the door, we were like, we need cigars. He remembered what we smoked the night before. He hooked us up with the same shit.
Yeah, but you're right. And you know what? And I'm drunk, thanks to Chris. He gave me lawnmower juice.
Lawnmower
I think
juice.
it has like 4 streams.
That's what it is. He gave me called 4-stroke liquor.
Next time.
I would bring the liquor.
No.
No?
Ooh,
No, that was a free bottle. I don't care.
That's why that shit is called 4-stroke. That shit you put a weed in.
No, I thought it was because you guys all die of strokes.
Oh, it's the Beatus.
As we sign off,
Damn, like, no wonder my
skiing.
leg keep turning like this.
Taking 2 black men skiing. Yee, yee, yee.
No, one black man skin because he got wheels in his shoes.
Fucking Heelys.
Everyone's so pissed about marching. And he's just like, Matthew Broderick with his chapstick. Were you Ferris Bueller? We're gonna storm the castle or what?
Hell no. Hell no. And
We're gonna take Fort Sumner or what?
and he over here looking like MC Blood. Suge Knight, little cousin. Midnight.
I was choked on beer.
Oh fuck!
Ooh,
Give it up so Slim Thin.
All the aggression's coming back.
I don't know, man. I think Jerian found his calling.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know what
Dude,
calling is that. If
I'm
it
telling
ain't
you
got
what.
nothing to do with food, I ain't calling it.
I've been telling you Daryl, for probably 4 months that there's this dude. When you wind this motherfucker up, it is just it's over. It's over. There's times
What the fuck? I look
where
like Toy
Ortez and I are
Story?
having a great fucking time.
Yeah.
And
What
then
like-
this little midget shows up. No offense. This black.
No offense to
fucking
midgets.
What, I'm like a Burt Woody? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit?
He shows up and it just goes from here to here. And normally it's because he's a blatant alcoholic, as am I. So he's like, we should do a shot.
I love it, man.
I guess we're gonna be a Centerstone next week.
It was funny too because you even said last week that he had to get drunk beforehand because he was all nervous. I'm like, yo, this isn't Joe Rogan and whatever, man.
No,
we're big in Germany.
Yeah,
but hey,
we're big in Germany. Journey. Just a small town girl.
What the fuck?
What?
You talking like my name is Radio? Black eyed peas for fries.
I do donate to the American.
What
it's
the
the
fuck?
Jack in the Box, just the Jack in the Box music.
Yeah. What the fuck did you just say, Chris? That's it.
No, you're a funny motherfucker. You're a very funny motherfucker.
Listen, when you talk to Chris, if you not shooting the motherfucker for him, you doing this. You either mad or surprised with him.
I'm mostly surprised.
That's it.
You can't get mad at me. It all comes from love. I love everyone. I love
He'll
everyone.
talk shit to you,
ELE,
make you
baby.
feel like
Everybody
shit,
love
and then he'll buy
everybody.
you 2 shots of whiskey.
Yes.
That's how
What
it
is this for? Oh, it's because you're a piece of shit. Look, drink.
Yeah, we're gonna drink our way out of this.
Yeah, but Taz ain't shit either.
No, I've
Because
noticed.
him and Taz be on the same line of bullshit.
I've noticed a trend with Ortez recently.
Yeah.
Because he'll be like, I'll be like, oh, just get a drink, and then he gets like 4 more drinks, and then he leaves, and then my bill is ridiculous. He's been posting and ghosting like a motherfucker, dude.
He done left.
It's like I think literally I own like 3/4 of you.
Now, see, so what happens?
Just in like
is,
grape
look, I'm
vodka.
Put this shit out there, and then we gotta be done.
Talk in the microphone. Talk in the
So
microphone.
what happens?
What
is,
happens?
Let me get this shit over here.
I'll give you a better one next time.
So I come in, I order my drink, and then you be like, put that on my tab, and then they be like, Chris,
And that's what he do.
Like, put it on my tab.
That's what he do.
Every time, right?
That's what he
So it ain't just
do.
me. So then I'd be like, all right, cool.
What's that?
But
So
then
it's,
everyone
Cribs?
after that,
That's
I'd
what
be
he
like,
do.
hey, I get put that on my tab. Look, Chris. All right, I'm not gonna argue with you.
That's what he do. That's Chris, and
Don't
he
blame
make you
me.
feel so bad because
No.
he's like, no, Chris, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Chris, no, I got this.
No,
You-
you always. The first thing you say to me is, "I'm gonna. What do you drink?"
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
I've
I
been trying
have
to
a
buy
drink.
you a drink. Then you make me feel like I'm 5 years old. Put your shit up.
I
You're
do
like,
this.
huh?
Tut,
Yeah, they just
Tut tut, son.
put the shit up.
Let
Chris
daddy
I-
get.
pick his
no.
little ass up. Be like, man.
And then,
Yeah,
no,
told you.
I can
told you.
afford a $15 shot. Nah, I can do a $15. I can do a $20 shot.
I can't afford $15
Just one.
You
though.
a lying motherfucker.
My soul says.
Your soul.
Let me ask you a question.
But your pocket didn't say it. But your soul didn't say that. That's the difference.
So for real, we're all married, allegedly.
I'm not married.
Okay, me either.
I have a woman.
Me too. A couple.
I'm not about to talk. Let me get out of here before
I'm just
shoot
kidding.
you and us.
Same bank accounts or separate?
Huh?
Same.
Separate.
Jared
still got a bank account?
I got Chime.
I got Chime.
You got Chime and Cash App.
What I mean, I had a girlfriend when I.
Hey, nice dude.
With my wife.
Oh, with your wife?
You fucking know the situation, dude. You were there. You were friends with me when all shit went down, and
Yeah,
I was kind of caught in the middle.
After she ripped it off the wall.
Yeah, and my ex-girlfriend left. She took fucking all our shit, and then she emptied the bank account. But I was kind of getting away from her and moving towards my wife now, and my wife's like, "Yo, fuck that shit. Change your banking information. Put it in my bank account." She goes, "When your money hits my account," she goes, "I can give it to you, or just tell me what you need." I'm like, all right, cool. So I did that. And I'm like, all right. And she kept track of my shit. And we were just like dating. And I'm like, I wasn't quite sure if it was going to happen or whatever. And then fucking 14 years later, I haven't signed up a paycheck. I have no idea where they go. I work, goes into an account. My bills are paid. I'm driving a brand new fucking $60,000 pickup truck. And whatever. She takes care of it all. I don't know. If something were to happen to her, I wouldn't know how to pay a bill. She takes care of everything.
You got a good woman.
Yeah, dude.
Listen,
I do.
And most men call that excessive independence.
I know I just shook my head in disgust, but I agree.
But
how can you not agree, dude?
Well, I think
you would tell me tonight at.
Don't. Now he's drunk. He's telling time.
No,
If he calls me and says it's 11:32, he's drunk.
Oh shit!
So go ahead.
But at 1:16 in the morning tonight, like my wife's sleeping.
1:16 in the morning tonight.
Yeah. So if I tell Krista, my wife, in the morning, I'm like, "Yo, Chris will be here next weekend." She's like,
"Which I will, by the way."
Okay, whatever. She'll clear the calendar to make sure I get to hang out with him.
So. Two things. Yeah. Like why?
We're gonna look like Jake.
What is my fucking?
We're gonna look real crazy.
Where's all my mustard? Why is there handprints of mustard?
Man,
like Blair Witch Project.
Why is there speakers in my wall?
We keep picking up more listeners.
Bass.
No, I think that you should be in charge of your money. So that scares me a little bit because I've seen situations. I've seen situations where like shit just goes bad, and dude goes to like no, it's my checking account, and it's all fucking gone.
Yeah,
That's
scary as fuck. But also,
that's only if you fucking
around.
Yeah. We're gonna be real. If you got a real woman. You making
real hair, real fingernails, and she don't need no man to get her money.
And see, and this is the thing about men. We so stupid. We think fat asses or big titties or pretty smiles.
Well, I was gonna ask you about why you guys only date fat white chicks, but go ahead. What?
That was earlier.
That's a Damon Wayans joke. This is my girl. She's in the Olympics, Special Olympics.
You have to know what you have. If you willing to put what you make, whether who makes more or who don't make more, in the same pot. Now, I will say this. Now, if you make a couple dollars and you have side addictions, like you want to buy.
What the fuck is that word?
Like side addictions.
Side addictions, okay. I thought it was like some I've never heard, like cell additions. I was like, what the fuck is that? I got cell additions.
Like you got a bottle of scotch or whatever or whiskey.
Sure.
200-300, like that good shit.
Heroin, whatever.
And you have that. That's I don't know. Hell, no, I ain't fucking with that shit.
So I say skinny, dude.
I got enough problems being black.
There's no black heroin addicts.
This shit.
Ray Charles, actually. Sorry, Ray Charles was.
Oh, you ain't been around Carbondale. That shit. What?
Miss Kitty?
Hey, Carbondale.
Miss Pearly.
You.
Get the fuck out of your house. I'm kicking him out of his own house every fucking hour. But I'm just saying, you got to know what you got. And Darren knows what he has.
Daryl.
They don't. That's good shit.
Who fuck's Derek?
I'm applauding because
Derek is a cooler name,
I didn't
actually.
say Derek. I said Derek.
Daryl.
Well,
It says so right on the screen.
You off for tapping.
No.
Dude, watch Tez just give up.
Your ass ain't D no more.
Dude.
Listen,
Not D.
And his name is spelled like a black man would spell Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Where you been at?
I'm gonna put a U in there next
My
time.
name is Daryl.
Darryl.
DARREL.
Did you just fart into the
I
fucking...
did.
That's
Not
a very
into the
tight-
microphone. I just leaned over.
Very tight asshole, sir.
that's terrible.
Hey, I gotta work in the morning. Fuck y'all. I'm going to... I appreciate y'all.
Love you. I mean, I want to do another one.
I'm
wide awake.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
it's overtime.
Look,
It's
this is what
overtime.
you know.
Look at.
Look at here.
I'm just talking shit. I'm going to work tomorrow too.
Did nobody believe that? Nobody.
So where are we at with so Hamlin alive, but not maybe functional?
I'm agreeing
know,
with that. I mean,
it's interesting for sure.
It just seems very hidden.
yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, I mean, it's just weird, man. It's just weird.
It also is kind of racist how they're like, it looks like him, but it's not him. Like, okay,
That's
like
not
let's
racist.
stop.
No, you y'all listen. I'm telling, like I said, like more people, more.
I think knowing you
other
and me
than
and you
white
being
folks,
friends,
yeah.
you're gonna further my stereotypes,
Oh,
True.
which is
Very
probably not good for anybody.
We get to check another box off because of what Ortez said to me yesterday.
more white people raise the eyebrow than black folk, and this ain't. And
That's all white people do.
But the thing is, that's a good thing for black people.
Yeah.
Because
You guys starting to slip under the radar.
Listen, you guys lead the line. We have a care. We have a care in the world, but it's you guys' opinion.
You
Because
people.
black people, money.
Just say you people.
Prestige,
Yeah, just say you people.
power,
It's more
yeah.
racist.
Speaking of which, there's a movie.
Just say it.
Dude.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Is it called You
Is it-
People?
It's called You People.
Oh
The Eddie
It's
Murphy.
not
movie.
good,
yeah,
right?
no, it's another one of those movies where a fucking white guy's wearing a black girl girl's wearing a white guy, right? Is that what it is?
It's Jonah Hill dating a black girl.
But Eddie
Oh,
Murphy's
yeah,
his dad,
okay.
so
Yes.
that's worth seeing it.
Dude, like I said, I saw like a 30-second commercial during a football game. I was like, I was just fumbling. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. I'm like, all right. So I went to Google, like, You People
will-
trailer, and it was like a minute
will
long
say-
trailer. That's the one I sent to you guys.
The Adam Sandler one that sucked on Netflix. Same thing.
Hustle?
No,
Hustle?
no, it was
Hustle
like,
was
it
a great
it was
movie.
The white dad, and the white daughter's marrying the black dude, and
Sandler movie?
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Same
neither.
shit. It's been done 1,000 fucking times.
Wait,
Adam Sandler though.
hell no, it ain't Adam Sandler.
I think Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy is gonna be better.
Adam Sandler is a white guy with a black soul.
He's
Yeah.
Jewish.
He,
Yeah,
That's
same
fair.
thing.
I
That's
don't know
fair.
about
Yeah.
listen, you about to start a whole different fucking argument.
Dude, I will do this
Good night, Daryl. I
all
love you.
night. So if you want to just roll it again, I'll
Fantastic.
roll with you.
I'm not fucking with you. I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't have these two right here. I haven't seen you in person, Daryl.
Ain't
But
nobody
I
seen
know
Daryl in
if you
person.
hear from him, I know you the same.
I'm not real, just so you know.
You're a damn lie.
I'm an AI.
Damn Under Armour sweatshirt is real.
That's Daryl Hamlin.
You're a FAG. That's just-
I thought it was a bathrobe with a hood.
Aguzi.
I thought you was wearing a bathrobe with a hood.
I'm not wearing pants.
Now the hoodie he wears.
Oh shit! Don't tell me that. Listen,
It's like a Zoom. It's the Zoom meetings where you wear the dress shirt and the tie, and you're wearing your boxers. Well, I'm not wearing any pants right now.
I think your friend needs to fucking design a less tight shirt. So you're dressed like Jesus. if Jesus was good, did you get shocked?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Wait,
You're good now.
wait. You didn't.
Did your friend fucking paint the fucking the shirt on you? Did he paint those jeans on?
What the fuck?
He's dressed like the fucking Marlboro Man.
I just passed gas. Real bad.
That's fine.
I hope he shits in your fucking front door.
Listen, and this
Are
one,
you leaving?
Chris can't even get his words together. Him and Ortez just got to looking at me like I just peeled the paint off the walls.
This is why I can't come visit you guys. I can't.
Oh man, it was a pleasure.
Deep 3, hopefully.
It's a pleasure.
Oh shit.
But I will say this.
Jerian,
What
I
happened?
got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do
I'm with you.
you like to gamble?
Yes.
Do you like Las Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go to Las Vegas?
Let's go.
Okay. October, first week.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going.
You're invited
Let's
to the
go.
barbecue
It's
my
an
barbecue.
exclusive invite, Jarian.
It's kind of a
Obviously,
big deal.
Tez is invited too, but
Yep, 100%.
Damn.
Me and my boys all turned 50 this year, so we're all going to Vegas in October.
Let's go.
Vegas, October.
I'm there. Give me.
We're gonna
just send
turn
me
it
the
up, too.
itinerary, what I need to pay.
You stay wherever you want. Pick whatever hotel you want. Whatever.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time, please.
It's getting fucking weird now, but yeah.
Stay where you if you got a hotel that you like, you stay wherever the hell you
Love you
want.
too, man.
We're not gonna make everybody stay wherever.
Jiggle the handle when you leave.
Okay.
We're gonna turn it up and we're gonna have a pool party one day. We're gonna get bottles.
Okay.
All right.
Well, just send me the dates. Me and Ted's
yeah.
Ted's coming too.
Yeah.
I'm
God
right
damn. Oh, look at this guy.
Send him the dates. I'm right fucking here.
Shit. I said Ted's.
I think Chris already said we'll be there October 5th through the 10th. So
5th to 10th, I'm there.
yep. That's like a Wednesday or Thursday through Tuesday, whatever. Over the weekend.
I'm there. And you know what the crazy part about it? I just told somebody earlier today is that I've never been to Vegas. I was stationed in Oklahoma.
Woo!
That's insane.
Yo. What happened?
I was stationed in Oklahoma. I just spilled my beer. You got me excited about Vegas.
This is why
remember,
my wife never comes downstairs. She's like, it smells like cigars and bourbon and regret.
So fucking tempted to light one up down here.
Oh, let's smoke a cigar and do one more show.
Nope.
What are you going to do? Go to sleep?
No. I'm going to go upstairs and play video games for a while.
Or
No, we tried this before and it just gets bad. Let's just
or it gets good.
It's getting bad right now.
Okay.
But yeah, Vegas is gonna be tight. We're going October 5th through the 10th. I think it's Thursday to Tuesday. So
Cool.
That's when we're gonna be there. I get kind of frugal when I go to Vegas.
That's a lie.
No, it is, but
No, you sleep cheap.
That's the thing, dude. Last time I went, I stayed at the Four Queens because they didn't have a resort fee.
You bailing out?
No. Oh, shit, I know what's going on. Ted's dropped his infos like it was Prince. Like,
Yeah, no. He quit like Damon Wayans. Boom.
It's a major pain.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, damn.
But last time I went, I stayed at Four Queens because they had no resort fee. Fuck that extra $30 or whatever a night. So this time I'm like, all right, man, I'm 50. This is a big birthday. You know, it's a fucking milestone, whatever. Surprised I fucking made it.
My goal is to get you your wife approved hand job.
Okay.
From somebody else.
Yeah, obviously. Winky face. So I'm like,
yeah, just kidding.
So I'm like, look it up. I love Fremont. So I was like, all right, I will. I looked up
rules.
Four Queens for the 5 days we'd be there. $630. Cool. So I looked down on a strip. I'm like, Treasure Island's awesome. I'm like, down on a strip. I'm like, all right, check that shit out. It was like $1,400. So I'm like, the Flamingo. Flamingo's got one of the best pools.
What if I could get
everything?
us
So
the
like,
Hangover Suite for one night?
$12,000.
No.
Mm-hmm. But you can. I think
COVID was so cheap.
There's still a bunch of you. You can still get like, I think it's like
reparations.
No, eight, 4 rooms, 5 rooms.
That's not bad.
It's really not. And I thought about that too. But I talked to Chris and I was like, I checked out the Flamingo, and I moved the room around where I was. You had a strip view over the strip. It was like $1,100. She's like, "Oh, that ain't really that bad." I'm like, but I'm thinking, fuck it. Stay at Fremont, save that $600 and gamble it. But I'm also kind of thinking, I'm like, I kind of want. We're not going to be in a hotel room much.
Yeah,
be busy.
That is the thing. You're not going to be in a hotel in Vegas for forever. If you are, you're hungover, so you want actual access to people that can come in, do the IV thing, do the Bloody Mary bar, do that kind of shit.
Or just go back and start drinking.
Or just go back to the well.
And if we stay on Fremont, we're closer to fucking Tino's. And I'm definitely going there for a day.
Tino's is fucking legit.
Yeah. We're going to Batista's for dinner. I want to go to the place on the other side of the I-15 or whatever it is out there, where you can drive fucking heavy machinery and then shoot AK-47s. I want to do that.
Yep. I'm going to do that in Speedo, by the way.
That's fine. And I'm having one day we're renting a cabana. Sammy's going to hook us up with the best place for a pool, and we're getting bottle service.
Okay.
And we're all going to be sitting there fucking drinking $400 or $500 bottles of fucking tequila and vodka and shit like that. And we're going to be watching these 20-year-old kids in the pool going, why are these guys throwing fucking $300 champagne bottles all over the place? Because we can, motherfucker.
Because we mortgaged our houses, you dumb assholes.
Yeah, I am ready to just fucking light it on fire.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And also,
gamble my dick off too.
Last time we left, last time I left Vegas, it was a little late. Jerry, can I tell you a story?
Yo, sit up and listen to this story.
Yeah, give you a microphone.
This dude is great. I love this.
Look at it.
You can't take that home with you.
Ebony and ivory. Actually, how old are you? Like 27?
41.
Oh, damn. You look like fucking 38. See? That's a compliment. That's a compliment. I complimented you.
You did, but he did.
He's a piece of shit.
I'm an in-between spades color.
Oh, that's a whole bunch of racism right there.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard worse.
Not for me. Not for me today. So
we're gonna run this back a minute.
So this is one day. This is one day in Vegas with us.
Hey, but preface is how we were together in Vegas when we shouldn't have been there unsupervised.
So he wins this satellite tournament that gets him a free flight, right? And free hotel in Vegas for World Series of Poker. Okay. He's a really good card player. Okay. he's also a piece of shit, so it makes him a better card player. This is truth, right? True?
Sure.
Concur. So I get a birthday present or something where my wife buys me a ticket out there, but I'm going to stay in his room. So on my flight out there, I'm sitting next to.
Forgot about
I hate flying. Do you like flying? Oh, I hate it.
Fucking hate it too.
I hate it.
I'm scared.
White people want to be in control.
Yes, I feel about flying
So
like black people feel about magic.
Yeah, you guys hate magic.
Yeah, but you know.
Get the microphone closer to him.
Listen, this is
Here, talk to the microphone.
Listen, black people, even though we don't have control, we believe it's the faith. It's the faith magnitude that carry us over.
Good for you guys. I don't have
plane.
that shit.
I've been on a helicopter. I've been on 727, 747.
Did you have to jump out of a helicopter or a plane when you were in the Army? No. Okay, good.
But I did sign up to hang from a helicopter.
Like Tom Cruise?
I didn't have to do it because
Nice.
of the fact that I was deployed at the time. But I rode in the Black Hawk, and there was probably out of anything I've done, I flew in a 15-seater propeller plane. Propeller, not jet engine. 15 seat, like I can see the both pilots from my seat. Like I could shit on them if I wanted to. That's how close we are in this plane.
He's the best.
He's
the absolute best.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yo,
Indiana Jones didn't shit on nobody.
I'm just
He could have.
Yeah, just saying.
Put a whip around him and just shit right there. Yeah.
But the point I'm getting to is
there's a point?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right now it is. I remember. I remember. It's that we have, black people have the faith magnitude. Like we believe.
Yeah, you guys,
And we be scared as shit. Don't get it twisted. We be.
I mean, you sound like a motherfucker though.
Man, we shit our pants. Shit our motherfucking pants.
So.
I'm in Vegas one day, and then Dum Dum gets on a plane from North Carolina.
I sent him a text. I'm sitting next to two very attractive women, and they go, "Hey, did you know that if you have airplane bottles in a bag, because it's not above the volume limit, you can get as many airplane bottles as you want?" So they had
in a 1 quart bag.
In a 1 quart bag. So they had a 1 quart bag.
It's my trick.
Of a fucking billion fucking vodka bottles.
It holds
and tequila.
Like 20 to 24.
Yeah. Enough for 3 people. For sure.
We'll have to get hammered.
So need beer?
No, I sure do.
All right, well, 1 second.
That's all right.
I'll talk and then I'll let Daryl pick up and then I'll go get us beers. Okay? So you gotta take the mic, put it in your face. All right. So slap at the bass. Oh, you're gonna fucking fall asleep now. You put the fucking shit back.
I'm gonna have the black folks itis.
So I get on the plane and these 2 girls are like, "Hey, do you want to play 21?" Something like that. So we start playing 21 with like little mini cards, and every time that somebody loses, they have to do a shot of vodka out of the airplane bottle that they got. Yeah. So we're not even in the air, and I've done 4 or 5 shots of vodka, which I don't do vodka good. I do vodka well. I think it was the right way to say it. I don't do vodka well.
You don't do anything well.
No, I do. I can drink bourbon all day. I can drink beers pretty well. But some things just fuck me up. I do fucking 300 push-ups right now, son.
16 cans next to him on the table.
So we start flying. I go, I'm not a good flyer. Everything makes me nervous. I hope I can get some like whiskey or something like that, whatever. And she's like, "Well, do you want Adderall?" I'm like,
this motherfucker's on his way to Vegas.
I'm like, sure, why not? So she starts passing out Adderall and like lining them up on our fucking seat down trays. So I'm getting whiskey. We're playing cards, doing shots of vodka, and we're doing like every third shot of vodka, we do another pill of Adderall. So by the time I get to Vegas, I am a crackhead. I'm
You're
like,
absolutely bent.
Yeah, it's just not good. So they're like, well, give me your phone number and we'll call you, and then we'll hang out. I have 2 kids, married. So I'm like, great. So I give them a phone number. Mine, I missed a digit. So instead of 22, I give them 21 because I know they're probably drunk and on Adderall too because they did the same as me. Mm-hmm. So they'll never be able to find me.
What the fuck?
The old slip. And they pay for the Uber too, which is great. So I get to him and he's like, let's go drinking. I'm like, I just put in 40 hours of drinking.
I just busted the poker tournament that I was in, that I had a free entry into. And I kept in touch with him, like, because I knew he was coming in. So I just busted the tournament. I'm like, all right, I'm going to hang out for a minute. I'll catch an Uber. I'll meet you at the hotel because he was staying with me. I had a free room. I had a king bed. Fucking let's just put the friendship pillow down the middle and, whatever. So I'm like, I got to check you in. So I jumped in an Uber. He met me at the hotel. I signed him in. What do you want to do? We should start drinking. Well, let's fucking go. So we were staying at the Stratosphere, which is at the, I guess, north end of the strip, closest to Fremont in Vegas.
Yeah.
We went down to the casino, started drinking. I'm like, there's a dive bar like right up the street here. Let's go there. He's like, fuck yeah, let's go. So it's called Dino's. It's the last dive bar on the Vegas Strip. How far would you say it was? Half a mile, maybe?
A city block, maybe.
Yeah. Damn. So it's middle of the afternoon. Let's say it's 3:00. Sun is fucking straight up. It's June. It's about 140 fucking degrees in Vegas.
Easy.
We walk. And we walk. And we walk. And well, fucking here it is. All right, cool, man. Bar, let's go. We walk in, open the door. We walk in. And both of us proceed to walk straight into the first high top table. And just fucking chairs fall over.
So your eyes get all adjusted to the sun.
Which is,
so you're walking through the fucking desert. It is,
yeah.
Everything's reflecting off everything. This. Let me talk to you about Harlem real quick. So we walk through the door, dude. There is 2 light bulbs in this whole fucking bar. There's 2 light bulbs, and the rest. They got mini TVs up on this little. So
showing 70s porn.
Picture above the curtain, all TVs, and it's showing like porn from like
the 70s,
10, like Big Bush, like you could see the film flicking. So it's like porn, 2 light bulbs, and we both barrel into 2 tables because our eyes are like fucking used to the sun.
And the bartender's like, first time here. Fuck off.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it is.
So her great grandfather started it. Her great grandfather built the bar, Dino's. I don't know if he was Dino or it was just a fucking cool name to fucking call something. So we go sit down. We start playing video poker, and this girl Madison, who was 7.5, 8,
she's very cute.
The way she talks shit.
Yeah.
At a point,
and we were just weird because we walked in, we didn't know what to do. Yeah, we ordered beer.
Chicks. Yeah.
Well, there's like 4 people in the bar.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what to do with this video poker. We're like, well, let's fucking gamble. And we ordered like fuck, you ordered like a Miller Lite and I got like a Bud Light or whatever. And we proceeded to play video poker and just drink and drink and drink. And then we did shots. We won a little money. And we're like, all right, we're up like $100 or up 50 each one of us, whatever. We're like, what do we owe? What's our tab? The girl's like, nothing.
Well, so
we're like, what?
The first day she told us a secret. So if you play at a certain ratio in the back of the machine that the bartender can only see, there's a red, there's a yellow, there's a green.
Yeah.
If you're in the yellow, they can only serve tap beer. If you're in the green, you can get whatever you want. And if you're in the red, you
get nothing
for free. Like booze wise. So if in the red, you want a beer, she's going to charge you for the beer. So that first night, I think I hit for $220 or like $175 or something like that on some hand. And I'm a terrible poker player. I'm actually pretty good, but shut the fuck up. So we go to cash out. She's like, you don't owe us anything. You've been in the green the entire time. We were gambling enough and drinking enough to where the ratio was never skewed. That's how well those clubs are ran. So we walk out of there fucking lit. I think we had, I don't know, let's say easy 13, 14 beers a person.
Yeah. It was a day.
I'm still tweaking on Adderall and all the vodka. And I'm like, what do we do next? And so I think the end of that night, we were in that one poker tournament, and I couldn't see straight. So I remember that. But yeah, Vegas was, I'd say fun. I'd do it again. I wouldn't do it to the aggressive. So the last night.
Oh, God.
We decided to go to.
We wake. That was the first day. The next time we woke up, and we're like, oh, he's fucked up. Needs to charge his phone. I'm like, let's go down to the casino and let's gamble. So he
One
leaves
of the
his
nights
phone.
you fell asleep on a bar stool.
That was like
the second night.
Yeah, whatever. So he asked the concierge or whatever at the hotel, and like, can you charge my phone? He's like, they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So they plug his phone in. We go down and fucking play video poker. But it's like, they're like, if you're not pressing a button every fucking 12 seconds, you're not getting free drinks. We're like, fuck this. So we went back to Dino's. But we decided to go to Batista's Hole in a Wall, which is an old mob bar.
Yeah.
Down on the strip.
It's gone now.
It's still there. It's still there. It's still open.
Oh, is it?
Still open. Still open.
Oh, thank God. Dude.
They have no menus. Everything's on a chalkboard in the wall. They have a fucking accordion guy. It's all mob pictures. All the Rat Pack. Everybody that was like a big time in Vegas. Dean Martin and Sammy Davis. They went to Batista's. And it was like
free. You get as much.
So
I was telling Daryl, you get as much table wine as you can drink if you order a meal.
The carafes of wine just coming up.
You're paying, let's say 20 Vegas. Yeah,
we paid. I paid $30 for a chicken parm, which was so fucking good.
I told you. I'm like, you're like, I don't know what to get. You're getting the chicken parm. You're like, I don't even like chicken parm. You're getting chicken parm.
I'm like, dude,
get it. Chicken parm is fucking amazing. You eat that,
huge,
and you drink 3 fucking gallons of red wine.
They just keep coming with the wine. They just keep coming with it.
What they do? Would they lace it with an 8-ball? What the fuck?
Dude, it might have been. It might have.
It's so good. It's the best.
Shit, shit. Hey, I'm not listening.
So we get dressed up. We fucked up because we had a reservation and we got drunk at Dino's and we weren't making it. We're like,
so this is our last day. So we were already drunk at Dino's. At I think we went there at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we were drunk by 3. We weren't making a reservation because we were hammered.
We missed our reservation. We went to Batista's around dinner time.
Yep.
We drank 4 crafts of red wine.
Each. Holy fuck! Did we drink a lot of wine? And
we
we're dressed
to,
up. We're we're business casual, dress pants, dress shirt.
I'm wearing a suit from the 1920s.
Yeah. You look like fucking Aladdin.
So then we go to the rooftop party.
No, well, we went after Batista's. We're it's down by the high roller where the fucking the Ferris wheel is.
Yeah.
By the lake, there's an alleyway full of bars and shit. We met our friends, and we're like, all right,
is that when we did open bar?
Yeah, no, that was like 2 days earlier.
Okay. I was gonna say,
and then we ended up. We said, let's go to the Rio. We were going to go to the Voodoo Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Voodoo Lounge is on the 72nd floor of the Rio.
And we both hate heights.
So we get in the elevator and you get up.
D.
Yo.
You white. You hate heights?
I hate flying. I hate heights.
I'm white too. What the fuck?
Scared as fuck.
I hate heights.
Dude. So we get in this elevator. And it goes up about 15, 16 floors. And next thing you know, we're outside.
Yeah, we're outside. Yeah.
It goes up through the inside. And then next thing you know, we're outside of the fucking Rio. Just scoot up. And I couldn't get to the back of this fucking goddamn elevator fast enough.
Yeah, we're both drunk having a panic attack where you would not expect people to have a panic attack when they're drunk. Like usually after drunk, panic attack. Sure. So
the Voodoo Lounge is awesome. Because once you get off the elevator and you walk in, it's like a lounge.
Yeah.
And there's like fucking.
And there's voodoo.
There's lounges and there's voodoo and there's weird shit going on. There's like a chill vibe.
And
then you walk out to the doors and they're fucking motion detective. And when you get close and the fucking glass doors open, you walk outside. Now it's like a 90s hip hop club.
Yeah.
The beats are going to shit. So we're outside. My buddies that were there hung out with us and everything. And we're hanging out and we're drinking. And we see this dude that looks like Austin Powers. He's got this.
Hold on. Wait. You got to listen.
This is a fishbowl.
Yeah.
He's got a drink like this.
Yeah.
And it's called like the fucking 56 or whatever. It was $56 for this fucking drink.
Worth it.
And he's drinking that, and we're hanging out. It's again, it's like a fucking Wednesday night in Vegas. And all of a sudden, we're like, the music's on, we're just kind of drinking, hanging out, and we're interested in that drink. And we see this smoldering hot chick in a white wedding dress. And then there's a very good looking gentleman in like kind of a suit. And then there's a whole bunch of other people who are like, where's the fucking wedding?
So coincidentally, the people that are in this wedding party have the same colors as me. So my suit from the 1920s,
his Aladdin suit
is the same color.
Legit looked like he could have been almost in the wedding party.
This girl comes up to me with an accent and she's like, I don't remember seeing you. Were you in the wedding party? I'm like, what? I have no fucking idea. So good. Yeah, and dude, they're from like
Argentina.
So
and again, the wedding party was like it was the bride and groom and probably another handful of people.
Yeah, when I was in the army, Argentina,
Sweden,
yeah,
here.
Sweden, Switzerland,
Denmark,
Norway,
Finland.
Anybody.
So white chicks.
North of England.
White people with blue eyes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Real shit. From face to feet.
Yeah.
No bunions, no corns.
Sure.
From feet to shit. If I'm gonna have a baby with my cheat, this shit. I'm gonna be with this one. Shit. You don't cheat down, you cheat up.
You don't cheat down. You don't fuck down. We fuck up.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you gonna fuck up.
I love it.
Up good.
Yeah.
Not with no ugly motherfucker who's on the corner with flip flops and booty shorts on. That's not how you do it.
Oh, you have hemorrhoids? No, I'm gonna go to Sweden.
Don't have a job. This motherfucker's a flight attendant. This motherfucker make $80,000 a year. She think you a nice looking motherfucker, and she enjoy you. Knock her back in. knock that motherfucker clean, and every time you see her, knock that motherfucker like an old.
I mean,
pair of
is he
shoes
not the
paid
greatest person of all time?
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong
Is
here.
is he not like the great? Like, did I not find the greatest third
Diamond
mic
in the rough.
of all time?
No, but I'm being dead serious. If listen, what's the okay? I'm gonna give you, and this is a true story. I'm gonna give you a real good story.
Finish one
Fuck
thought
all that.
in the microphone.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta open my headphones up. I gotta pee, but I'm
When I
gonna
was in the
listen.
military, I got
Okay.
deployed. We was guarding. Coming back here, D. Where you going?
Taking a piss. I got you.
I'm-
I got you. Go ahead.
Okay. I was. Thank you. Thank the Most High. I was able to meet the top 50 of people who was competing for the Miss Universe pageant
Oh shit.
in 2000. This is after,
Oh,
this
okay.
after 9/11. I was able to meet the finest 50 women I have ever met in the United States.
Mm.
Now, before we get to all 50, we was going to do our due diligence. We
Love that word.
guard airports and shit from here
Yeah.
to Germany and all that shit. I met one. She was playing the harp in the Marriott on Mannheim Road in Chicago, down the street from O'Hare Airport. They was having called a secondary meeting, which it was called second chance, which they was practicing abstinence, which is a crazy shit.
Don't do that.
They was listen. I'm telling you, listen. I would have practiced that shit with them. They was fine as fuck. I was married, so I couldn't practice shit with them at the time. This is back in this is the beginning of 2000. So what happened was the young
What
lady,
happened?
Yeah, the lady was playing the harp in our hotel. We stayed in the Marriott Hotel.
Baller.
She come down.
And he was like, harp this dude.
Oh my God. I come down, I hear her. So, all my buddies, they ain't come down yet. We supposed to go do our mission, whatever.
And so at this point, right now you're 220, right? We're about the same weight?
Then?
No, right now. Like
right
you and
now,
I,
I'm
same.
237. And I just.
Then you're like 175?
Then I was 185. I was
ripped
solid muscle.
motherfucker.
I was solid muscle. I've been
Dunk.
Army 2 years, a year and a half. Actually.
Flat foot, under the rim, dunk.
No. But then, listen, I can hoop.
Oh, I can hoop too.
Well, I know you can. But you was like off.
No, I shoot. I play like a white German man.
What's that Will Ferrell movie with the with the flamingo? D, what's that flamingo movie with Will Ferrell? When Andre 3000 was going from
Semi-pro.
league, semi-pro.
Semi-pro. I just watched that the other night.
Will Ferrell,
Coffee Black.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. But long story short, she played the harp. I went in there, met her.
I have questions.
We talked.
Yep.
Anyway, the next morning,
you had 7 baby harps.
To the finest. She was fine as hell too. She introduced me to the most beautiful 49 fucking women in the world. And there's no shade to my. No, at the time I was married. There's no shade to my woman at the time. There's no shade. But these motherfuckers was beautiful. Flawless.
I heard that they love when you call them motherfuckers.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He's like, hey.
You call them motherfuckers, you gonna be the motherfucker.
All y'all motherfuckers. Beautiful motherfuckers.
Motherfucker. And she gonna turn around, motherfucker.
How can we shoehorn motherfucker into more things?
Okay.
All y'all.
We need Samuel L. Jackson.
When you do it. Put me on speakerphone when you call her motherfucker. Put me on speakerphone. My voice gonna be on layaway. You hear me? Okay. Yep.
All right. So
anyway, So we meet these Argentinians, and I happen to be dressed in their exact wedding colors.
Yeah, but you looked like a low rent Aladdin, and your outfit was close to their wedding colors.
Sure.
So
I'm not saying I like blended in. I'm just saying that.
And they just got married in Vegas.
This one girl comes up to me and she says, "Were you in the wedding, or were you like part of the wedding, or something like that?" Mm-hmm. I was like, "What wedding?" Because I'm a moron, and I've been drinking for legit 5 days straight, and a lot. So, and then all of a sudden, Daryl starts making friends with the other people in the wedding party, because I'm genuinely I'm unapproachable. Because I'm such an idiot. If we're hanging out and you're funny, but if you come and ask me a question, I'll be like, I don't know, because I'm so nervous that you're not gonna like me, you know. Okay. So I met you through hanging out, so it's easy. Okay. But if you're like, hey, how do I get to Grant Street? I'll be like, I don't fucking know. I just because I'm a moron, you know. So especially when you're if you're a fucking 10, I'm gonna really fuck it up. Oh shit. Yeah. So,
but the guy that the like I said, the Austin Powers guy that was drinking that giant fucking fishbowl was talking to the wedding people. Like I said, it was a Tuesday or Wednesday night, and there wasn't a lot of people there. But this wedding party rolled in, and he was talking to them, and
he happens to be a heavy roller.
He was a kind of that, and he used to be a DJ. He said back in England, back in the day, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as the story goes on. So, but he talked to them, and they're like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we just got married. We're just kind of hanging out. He's like, you guys not having a reception? They're like, no. So he's like, you have to have a reception. You just got married. You have to have a party.
It's bad luck to have it. Yeah.
So I kind of talked to him because I'm like, I was interested in a drink. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So we got to talking and everything. And he's like, these people just got married. They didn't have a reception. I'm like, well, we should party with them. And Chris had already been talking to the one girl in the wedding party and whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, I got a room 5 floors down. I have a suite. He goes, we're partying. Okay. He's like, all right. He rounds up everybody. So me and Chris jump in on this fucking wedding party. Dude, honestly, it was the bride and groom, and maybe 4, 6 other people? There wasn't many.
Yeah, I'd say 6. Yeah.
So we jump in the elevator.
And the English level is a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, but it was enough to communicate.
You can talk. Yeah.
Yeah. So
if you talk fast, you're fucked.
We get in the elevator, and he takes us down, and we're all in the elevator, and he takes us down and gets us to his suite, walks down the hallway, fucking opens it up, and he's able to fucking control the fucking music and lights and shit through his phone. And he did say he was a DJ and shit, so he's playing fucking music. And this suite covered 2 different sides of the hotel, in the corner. It was one and then the other.
Yeah.
It was a huge fucking suite.
It was the windows, man, and we're up really high, floor to ceiling.
Yeah.
And it was like a 1960s decor too. So it was like you walk into a retro set, where you're gonna see Mary Tyler Moore there or some shit. It was fucking awesome.
And we're sitting there and we're partying. He's like, hang on. He goes, I only have so much alcohol. And he goes, but if we're throwing these guys a party, he goes, we need more. He's like, all right, I'll set up the music. He goes, but I need somebody to come downstairs and get alcohol with me. I'm like, Chris is already talking to the wedding party. I'm like, well, I guess it's me.
So I'm hanging out on this couch that loops around the whole windows, and the grandson breaks out weed.
Dude, I'm not sure he was a grandson.
I don't know.
The mom was hot.
But yeah, the mom was hot, and the grandma is sitting next to me. And so me and the grandma start smoking weed
Out of a one-hitter.
Out of a one-hitter.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
So Daryl goes down to get like Dom Perignon and fucking.
So me and the guy that had the suite, we get in the elevator and we're going down and he's talking to me.
Again, all of our friends have left us.
Yeah, dude, it's just me and Chris. And right now, me and Chris are separated. I'm in an elevator with fucking British fucking Austin Powers, and Baum is in a suite full of Argentinian people who we have no idea who they are. So me and this dude go down to the bottom floor of the Rio, and he walks into the store, which is the actual liquor store and shit, which blew my mind. He's like, all right. He goes, what do you think we need? I'm like, well, what do you have in your room? He's like, well, I got half a bottle of vodka and a little bit of rum. All right, we need more rum, more vodka. So he's just grabbing bottles, the big bottles of booze. Damn. And then he's like, oh, well, it's a wedding, so we need champagne, right? I'm like, sure. Fucking dude buys like 14 bottles of champagne. It's all this shit. He's like, we need cigars. I'm like, obviously.
Cubans?
Yeah. So all these cigars, all this fucking booze and shit, and he hands him his room key. He goes, just put it in my room. Like,
I think he said it was like $5,500.
Yeah, it was close to like $6 or $7 grand.
It was a good amount of money.
Dude, he
$5,500.
Yeah,
which he's dropping.
He doesn't know anybody.
I'm downstairs with this guy. His suite is upstairs with a whole bunch of Argentinian people and Chris. And it could be on fire right now. He has no idea. So we're downstairs and he buys like $6 grand worth of shit. Get a room key. All right, cool. So like, him and I grab all the shit. And the one guy's like, you guys need some help? He grabs a cart, hooks us up, helps us in the elevator.
A wheelie cart.
Yeah. So we go up the elevator, we come back, and we fucking key the room. We walk in, and we're like, everybody's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, we ain't drinking all this. All this shit comes in. We just start partying. So here's the best part. It is late as fuck. It's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. We're all doing one hitters.
Sure.
Off the weed. We're drinking. The music's going. I'm like, these people are like, this is the greatest fucking wedding reception ever. Fuckface, Chris.
No, it was like 6 in the morning at this point.
I was kind of pushing the time.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Chris is like, yo, my flight leaves in a couple hours. I'm like, first off, we're at the end of the strip. We're not going all the way back up to the stratosphere to get your shit and get you to the airport. You're probably going to miss your flight. He's like, yeah. Takes another hit, and we just keep going. So we're partying our fucking dicks off. And I have video of this fucking apartment and everything. It is like 4-5 o'clock in the morning. We literally looked out the window and watched his plane leave Vegas.
And I wasn't on it. And I had to pick up my kids from daycare that night.
So we partied and we kept partying. We did not stop.
I think we went from probably 9 in the morning aggressively till about 6 in the morning the next day.
So we're in
I remember us
suite.
falling out of it. We took an elevator down. You and I both had.
This is the best part. This is the best part of the story.
We both had a bottle of champagne that we did not deserve to even own.
Yeah.
We were both smoking cigars, which you shouldn't do in an elevator. And when the elevator came down and opened, we both just gravity, like it was like the elevator kicked us in the ass out of it. I flew into a fucking slot machine. Like we were just absolutely trashed.
It was like 7 or 8 in the morning when we left. Our shirts were, like I said, we were dressed business casual, dress shirts, dress pants. We were disheveled.
Yeah, we were shit.
We had lit cigars.
Yeah.
We were both carrying a bottle of very expensive champagne.
Sure.
and we're walking through the bottom floor of the Rio as people were headed to the pool. And they're just staring at us like, what the fuck? It was literally just like The Hangover. We're like, what the fuck happened? So I ended up jumping in an Uber, going back to my hotel, and he missed his plane. He's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm like, dude, let's just go back and sleep it off and we'll figure it out. And back to our hotel, he crashed out. He wakes up, he's like, I gotta figure this shit out. He ends up getting home an hour later than you normally would have.
Yeah. So
but you gotta fly through South Dakota.
Yeah, so to this day, I still don't know what that flight cost me.
A lot of money.
Yeah. I was afraid to look.
Yeah, dude.
I had a ticket. But like on the last day, you shouldn't fly out at 6 a.m.
Yo, you
shouldn't like because you're gonna arc it, and then the last day you should probably fly out at like 2.
Yeah, if you should never fly out at ass crack of dawn the next morning. You're wasting a night in Vegas. If you're going to Vegas, you're gonna fucking go and you're gonna party all night long. Yeah. Then you need to sleep. You need to fly out at like 2, 3, 4. Catch the red eye at like I did at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Go. I mean, even just going to the airport at noon and having like 4 or 5 beers just to get on the plane and get the shakes away and be able to go, because you've been aggressively attacking your body for 4 fucking days. Yeah. Bro,
I'm still friends with that dude on Facebook.
Yeah, you should tell him.
He's down by you.
Yeah, he's in Paducah, right? Cape Girardeau.
Cape Girardeau, whatever. He's down right there.
We should have him on the podcast. Hello, Mike. Yeah, so I had to fly to fucking Bozeman, Montana from Vegas.
You were so fucked. It was
and then
great.
To North Carolina. That's a lot.
With my nose is the size of a damn car.
Well, don't be racist. Fucking Patrick, you nostrils.
Oh, Lord.
That motherfucker, we got to get him to Vegas. So.
It's hard to get him to my house. He's awesome, isn't he? He's great.
He's there stealing something right now. No,
my toilet. All right. We'll get out of here. Thanks for hanging in, everyone. It was great.
Next week?
I will be in Buffalo next week.
Why?
It's my mom's birthday.
For real?
I want to come to Buffalo.
No, stay where you're at.
I just farted. Stinks. That's my office.
Oh, shit.
What?
We pooped in there.
Well, so I moved this desk in there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be in town next week. Have a lot going on Saturday. So I'm trying to leave Friday, or trying to leave Thursday. So maybe I meet you at Vinny's on Friday morning. Maybe.
Calendar.
Busy.
Okay. See you Friday.
So.
Yeah.
You. All right.
Bong. You going?
No, you had a fucking half gallon of fucking the other shit. All right. Well, we'll get out of here. Hey, keep fucking that chicken. And hey, the rebrand. It's going good. It's going good.
Racist. So racist.
The rebranding. All right, cool. We'll get out of here. See you next week. Go fuck your mother.